Alright. Hello, everybody. Welcome. How y'all doing? This is a bit more impromptu bit. But this is another one of these streams where I like to look at a bunch of Pokemon arts and go, dang, that's good Pokemon. They're a lot of fun. This one is a bit bigger of a set because it also has some pretty major implications for the TCG in general. It's a set that, hold on, where do I... Hi, there we go. But yeah, Journey Together is the set that released this week on Pokemon TCG Live, in paper and such. The thing it has are these, like, trainer Pokemon, I guess is the way we refer to them. These are Pokemon that are specifically, like, associated with a character, and are distinct from, like, a normal Bellavolt or a normal Clefairy. The name Lily's Clefairy is a different name, much like Clefairy EX or something like that would be. This also extends to, like, the evolution line. Zorora, ends Zorora and ends Zoroark, etc. But yeah, the actual bigger things, this is just Battle Pass stuff. The two things I think are really cool for this set release, number one is this new bit that they're adding on Live, which is a, like, rotating, like, fun format where you can just kind of play whatever under a specific set of rules. You don't have to own cards to be played. You just, like, you have, like, you know, some of the rules on here are like, hey, maybe you just get to fully set things. That's not the one that's in place. I'll show you the one that's in place after this, but it's, like, different idea, like, I don't know, Hearthstone Tavern Brawls? Hearthstone Tavern Brawls. More importantly, though, no, where's the rotation announcement? Standard rotation is the other thing that happened with this, involving... If I go into here and shows me cards that aren't legal. The rotation is specifically category F, which extends to the rest of Sword Shield. This means that all of the V Pokemon, as well as the Radiant Pokemon, rotated out of the standard format. The standard format is currently, I think it's literally Scarvi forward. But that does a pretty big change up for, as you can see, goodbye Bidoof. Lovely Bidoof, this Bibarel. Been around for a long time, been commanding for a long time. This gives things time to, you know, shift around. This shifts a number of different V Pokemon that have been long-standing in Constructed to finally take their time off. Same with, like, certain trainers and such. So those are the big, like, game shifts with this. I swear there was, like, a little, yeah. There was a note about, like, hey, category F. But that wasn't in here. But yeah, I did find it very funny. We have these, like, trainer Pokemon who are associated with a specific character. And one of our first choices is, like, I mean, this is correct, right? Like, N and Zoroark, like, this is the Pokemon that N has the closest connection to, like, very much so. Grew up with this little Zora. But it's very funny as a first choice, because anything other than that is like, wait a minute. But yeah, we'll get a look at the actual meat and potatoes of today, however, is taking a look at Journey Together and going through all our cool Pokemon in here, taking a look at all our different new arts, and just having a good time with that. I did want to show off, I think it's in, no, not here, casual, the trainer trial. So, like, the current EV Tavern Brawl is Highlander. You gotta show up with only one of any card. So, like, I like the idea of, like, filtering, and, like, maybe this isn't always standard, because there's a lot of cards on here, like, all the way through Black-White, if I'm searching. Yeah, here's the... Like, all these decks are invalid because, you know, they have doubles. Pokemon Trading Card Game Live is still quite good about giving you new things to work with, as far as, like, new decks and new things to build off of for free. I think the second deck is just later on the pass. I think it's this part. No, I don't want the whole thing. I want the box. No, that's not it. This has got to be it. I swear it's like noted on there that there's like, there's a second full deck. So, anywho, Iona and Bellabolt having a good time. Glad to see them as our friends here for the set. But yeah, let's go ahead and... No, not you. So how big is Journey Together versus our other sets that we've taken a look at? Surging Sparks was 191. That was like 2 sets plus some starter decks. I mean, this is more comparable to Stellar Crown and Twilight Masquerade. Okay. Cool. One thing I did see, they changed the look of this interface a bit, where we're looking at the card. And the card is bigger. The card is bigger than it was before. But the little indicator for standard legal, non-standard legal is like right on top of the card. How does count different cards? By name. So if we go back to a different set and we take a look at probably Prismatic Evolution, are there multiple EVs in this set? Or is there just the one EV? So this is an example. This card's name is Eevee. It's just in the wrong spot. This card's name is Eevee. If you're playing Eevee, you're playing Eevee. You can play two different EVs with different names, but you can only have 4 of an Eevee in your deck. But this card's name is Eevee EX. That is not Eevee. That is Eevee EX. That's a different Eevee. So it's a different card. This comes up in this set in particular because the trainer Pokemon are named like Ends Zoroark, which is different than Zoroark. That's not the same card. But yeah, I'm a little bugged about this specific, especially because I can like wiggle the card to get it to move, but I don't know how to get rid of it. I can't remove this mark. I like it being there so I know that a card is legal in a format. It's just like, come on, buddy. Let me. Here, I can like wiggle the Caterpie. So it's funny that I can do this. I haven't cut through the card. But yeah, wonder if there's a way I can, like... No, it even covers the name, so I can't, like, get rid of the plate. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about how I can do this as far as, like, the stream goes, or if I can, like, pull up another small window. Okay, so, like, if I do this... Hold on. Let's do a little bit of... I'm not going to spend a ton of time on this to start. Let's just... do this. And then... I'm going to take this image right here. And then I'm going to save it as another image. And it's going to go on the desktop. PTCG. And then we add a new image source. This is card. Let's see how this looks. Okay, and then we... Hold on. Let me go up a bit. Nah, that doesn't... that didn't cover it all either. Frick. That's close. Oh, that's also going to break when I do my zoom in because that's a different size. Okay. Dang it. I don't know if that's going to work. Alright, I'm going to try one other thing. While I am attempting this, please enjoy this nice little friendly Caterpie who's hanging out on a branch. You know? So... do this. Extend it a little bit. Color correcting. The color correcting. This is gonna look weird when it's on a different... Okay, you know what? Because we're gonna be going on other colors of cards, this ain't gonna work. Okay, I had to fall in a hole. The background music that we have right now is the Aether Paradise from Sun and Moon. Alright. Let's enjoy this Caterpie together then. I know that we have that little bug, little thing at the top. I'll do what I can to, like, do this and remove it, but it's still there. It doesn't affect our enjoyment of Caterpie. I like, one of the things that's really fun with this Caterpie is that it has, like, this little aura around it. It's cut out, it's like a little paper cutout Caterpie that's been placed on the branch, you know? That's the feeling I get looking at this Caterpie, is that we have, like, thinking about, like, paper Pokemon, you know, like a Paper Mario. Like, I could like shoot and pull this, like, peel off the little Caterpie sticker and then put a Metapod sticker on the branch hanging out. It's cute. I like it. It's it's Caterpie. It's funny, I think about, as far as playing ability of cards, I've been playing Pocket, and so, like, my singular bite taken out of the leaves on the right. That's true. We're crawling up. That branch has already been bitten. We We chomped them. I've been playing Pocket, so like my gauge for a thing, Pocket has a very different format. It's like old Duel Links Pokemon. Yeah. Caterpie. Ooh, yes. All right. We're already starting off with a really excellent piece here after our paper Caterpie. I love the tree style here. Like, we have this like near abstract looking like tree of orbs and Metapod just sticking to it. The Art Deco Metapod, yeah. Like, just, you know, this is where Metapods chill inside of these Art Deco trees. But yeah, the orbs and the hanging vines from it being like very circular, very orbital, spherical. That's the word. Orbital isn't a word at all. That's actually nothing. That doesn't mean anything. But spherical, that's like orbital, but like real, you know? Let's get one image. There we go. Good Metapod. Really excellent start. This is the sort of thing that like I get to see and I get to enjoy on a Pokemon card because they have the wild styles. Ooh. And here we have the like Twilight Butterfree. Yeah. Like the Twilight Butterfree here. Just flying at, you know, high speeds over the sea. We can see sort of a like, it might be the reflection of clouds, it might be like a sandbar, but like, yeah. Oh wow, this is an attack to build with. Flip 4 coins, 60 per heads. If at least 2 are heads, you get a paralysis. If you get the knockout, obviously you don't get the paralysis and you get hit back, but that's funky, especially for 1. I like it. It's something I'd enjoy to play with, and then like, you know, paralysis is always something that comes on some sort of condition. Coin flip is a common one. Having some other ways of making it not a permanent thing is important, so you can't just stun lock. But yeah. Good set. Ooh. Little chillin' Paris. Paris hanging out in the shades. You can see a lot of the mushrooms growing on this tree here. I think that's like a tree stump. You can kind of see the top of it. That might be another mushroom piece going on there. Because obviously, I guess we're in a tree shade, so it's not going to be a full stump. But you can also see a gate. Little metal grate here. Nice little bit. And the tree sort of displacing some stones that it's growing into. It's the you know, fun little buddy. Just, you know, give this Paris their distance if they want to chill, you know, under the tree. That's fine. They can hang out there. They have the tiniest attack. Yeah. Lovely little buddy. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. And then we have Parasect, and Parasect, we have the... yeah, Kayama here with this. We've seen this, like, dotted style on a couple of our other sets. I love the, like, kind of color blending that we get going from, you know, our orange to purple, but we have the dotted versions of it. And we extend that to a lot of our background pieces as well. The mushrooms growing over here, the tree, the vines off of this tree going off the branch. We have, like, the rainy forest. Thing looks big. We have a shot, like, this undershot. You know, Parasect is only 3/3, but like fully framed here. Yeah, dither, that's the word I'm looking for. Yeah. Just an enjoyable buddy. Again, the thing I like looking at this is that every piece of Parasect, and like every piece in the background here, is dual color. Parasect's giant mushroom is either like this red or purple, but then we have the in-between on the dotting. Same with the body being like this darker purple or gray into the orange. We have a little bit of shadow under that comes up on here and adds in a little bit of a third color on the mushroom. And of course, obviously, the spots are two-colored. It's like green and yellow, but good friend. Being a good friend. Yeah. Petal is just hanging out, just like floating around. I like our... We have our big bridge in the background here. Like, that's a fun thing out there. Like, I always love, like one of the details I like with the Paris is that there's this metal grate. It's more than just nature. There's nature and the world, or like with it, the world building around it. Our big old, I wonder if that's Egg Bridge. I forget the name of Egg Bridge. Justella Bridge? I always called it Egg Bridge. Because you just go up and down it, hatching eggs. Still. Fun little buddy. And we got our nice... I like the specific... We have these very, like... Pokemon-looking trees. You know, this is a tree-ass tree. You know, here we have very different leaves growing here. Since we're in grass, we get a lot of different stylizations on, yeah, of course, our tree setups. Alright. What's our little game? Oh! That's lovely. Lilligant is having a lovely time out in a field. We've got a long distance. Like, we have a very wide open field back here. Yeah, very lovely. Lilligant just hanging out with our little flowers. Sunny day. Oh! Grass and fire Pokemon do 20 more damage. That's fun. I think that's both because it's sunny day, you know? Yeah. Nice. Happy for Lilligant just having a good time out there. Yeah, I really like the wide open field we have here, which goes into these field of flowers that extends a long way. Of course, I also like the Lilligant here. Lilligant here, 3-7 does not look as tall as our Parasect just because of our different view. Yeah. Alright. Hey! Yes, yeah! The wild Maractus. Like, we've got our very different setting for, grass types. Every grass type we just had was very like, here's a beautiful trees and flowers and nature. And Maractus is in nature, obviously, but we're way out in our large open desert doing a spin. The spinning Maractus. It's cute. We have a lot of motion. Not only I like motion, spin down here where we can see like we're doing like a top man, spin. But because we're out in the desert, we're also getting the spin of the sand, which is there as well, rather than like just the motion blur lines. Like, you know, we have this here where we're spinning. Just we're twisting. So. Active spot, knocked out, put 6 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon, and then stick them there. Good old Maractus. Yes! Ah! Another winner. Carablast, thank you, Yukimori. Yukimori makes these absolutely stellar art pieces that are a Pokemon molded in real life, placed in some sort of shot. You know, we've got our nice little Carablast hanging out. It's a little, like, you know, a little fun little figurine. So cute. Little teeth. But yeah, these are part of why, like, a big part of why I like looking through these sets is just finding our newest, you know, what's our newest little buddy? Who's our new little guy? It's Carablast. That's our new little guy today. Excellent. Oh, okay. Sure. Fungus. Then we go to a very different style. Fungus hanging out in Mushroom Hut. Kind of like the autumn leaf coloring, and Fungus, like, almost getting a shot under here, which is rare. You know, you got the Pokeball mushroom on the top. But yeah, a little buddy hanging out on her mushroom head. Fungus and Amoongus are great. There's some excellent Pokemon. But yeah, like, talking about, like, you know, having Maractus being a different location, you know, background here, because we're in the desert, then a lot of our, like, hey, here we are in a forest. We're still in, you know, we're still in a forest here with Fungus, but, like, we're on the floor here with all the mushrooms and leaves, you know, leafage and bits, so. This is shaping of a blunt into Fungus's hand. Oh. Maybe? But yeah, if you missed Carablast, here's Carablast. Please enjoy Carablast. Thank you for enjoying Carablast. Alright. If we have a Fungus, then we gotta have an Amoongus, right? Is it time for Mogus? Can we get a Mogus? Hello.
Hello.
Howdy. Welcome. We've got a Fungus.
It's pretty good Fungus. I really like that Carablast.
Yeah, every single one of these by Yukimori are just like,
yeah,
excellent.
I've seen a few of these ones. They're really good.
Some of my favorites. In Pokemon Pocket, I have an album, and the only thing I put in the album is Yukimori art. So that I've got like a you know, hey, I can just go check out a little buddies. There's a new set that came out yesterday on Pocket. I'll have to check and see if there's any new little guys to add. Alright, if we have Fungus. Certainly. Yo! Oh. Okay.
There it is.
We got Big Amoongus. Alright. Amoongus EX. Amoongus EX, like, ready to punch you with the mushroom Pokeball pieces. Not... Champignon swing. Oh my god, okay.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
That's fun. Not the most exciting EX Pokemon.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's nothing big here.
Yeah, we just have Hit.
I mean, guaranteed sleep is nice.
Yeah, but like we're just here for Big Punch, and it's like not as reliable Big Punch. I'm more excited by our fighting Amoonguss, fighting Among Us squad, and knowing that means we'll have alternate art Amoonguss's Mushroom Swing. Indeed.
Oh yeah.
All right. Who else do we have? Past our Gus.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, look at this little buddy. Which theme is this one I just got onto? Oh, this is a Tapu fight. Okay, yeah. Yeah, just making a little, like, yeah. Little smooch mouth. Yeah. Yeah, little buddy, little shaded Shelmet. This is another case of starter decks in a normal set. That makes sense. That is the first and only Amoonguss rules text card. Like, oh, this is the first Amoonguss EX, GX, etc.
Damn.
Wow. Okay. Well, congrats, Amoonguss.
Only took 5 gens.
Yeah, you know. Go along with our... The thing I like with this Shelmet is that Shelmet's just kind of hanging out on, like, the side of the image. Like,
yeah.
Shelmet just sort of sliding away. Well, yeah, okay. Alright, so we got...
Full spiss for Carablast.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we're gonna have our Carablast buddy. Alright, but do we have... We didn't get a... So... something we do see, and this happens, you know, this happens a good amount in sets, is like, you know, we don't necessarily see the evolution line because these are sorted by type.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So we do have Excelgor here.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh, yeah, I like the fast motion that this Excelgor is getting you with.
It went from 3 energy retreat to 1.
To 1. Like, on this one, Shelmet is very slowly just kind of wiggling off, like, sort of like, wheat, like, moving.
Mm-hmm.
Excelgor is... Excelgor's blitzing it. Like the scarf.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get you with the poisonous ploy. Oh, this is neat. Active Pokemon is so 70 damage, confuse, poison, and then also it's a U-turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's cute.
Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah.
Drunk.
Ooh, this is not the usual. So, Pokemon in the TCG tend to, like, across the TCG, you'll find, like, hey, here's like a half dozen different Durants, but they'll all kind of, like, have a similar theming. And Durant is one I usually associate with Mill. This is one that, like, gets cards out of off your opponent's deck. Usually. But instead, this one's Crunching. Durant is very crunchy. He wants your energy.
Crunchy fella.
Yeah. This is...
Verizon.
Yeah. Yeah, hanging out in, like, the... like, glades that the... Like, you find each of these in, like, a little side spot as you're going through. Like, all 4 of them. I was thinking...
Yeah. Remember them just being in the middle of routes.
Yeah, they're just sort of like around, hanging around by a river. Yeah. This one's just relaxing. This one, also, I like we have a nice framing with the trees, and you can see the sky right behind Horizon's head there. I know
nice background.
Yeah. I know that. That's why ISP. But yeah, we've been doing so. I guess this is going to be kind of theming with this set. Is that this set has a number of Pokemon that are specific to a character. They're like trainer Pokemon, and one of them in the set is N. So having a ton of these, Unova, Gen 5 Pokemon around makes sense.
Yeah. I like saying Pokemon.
And then we got Cat.
Oh, kitty.
I like that we have a cat bed for Sprigatito. That's the cat bed that is also surrounded by plants. There's like a cactus down here.
Oh yeah.
Tons of treading. Yeah. This is just a cat.
That's cat.
That's cat. Its fluffy fur is similar in composition to plants. Does Sprigatito photosynthesize? It's a cat, yes. That's the next question.
Yeah, I guess.
Right? Like cats already lie in a sunbeam, but Sprigatito lies in a sunbeam even more. Alright, well, if we've got Sprigatito, Florigato.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Ooh, yeah, I like the perspective, and we're doing this the yo-yo bit.
Yo-yo master.
Yeah. Just keep going. Yeah. Yeah, this is the walking the cat trick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yo-Yo is a grappling hook at the anime. It's great. Yeah. God, Horizons is fun.
I haven't seen any of it.
It being its own thing is a nifty bit. It gets to kind of it's.
Oh yeah, because Ash isn't the protagonist.
Yes,
right?
we have a different set of leads, and we're still doing Scarvi stuff, and we have characters from Scarvi around, but we also have a lot of other stuff. It's kind of freeing. How big is the flavor text on printed cards? It's tiny under the retreat there. Generally that's just the Pokedex entry that goes down there. That's where that text comes from anyway on a lot of these. Alright, so what's our Meowscarada? Alright, Meowscarada.
Oh, that's cute.
I like the, hey, you want to see a cool trick here? Hey, check this out.
It just throws it at you and explodes.
Yeah. Life is showtime.
Yeah.
Wizard cat. What runs on your bench? Switch it to active. Okay, so this is just free jump in. And if it fights an EX, it double damages. Oh, that's actually pretty hefty damage. It's reasonable.
Yeah.
I like the swap in. That's a thing that there were a few decks that I remember building around this text and a low retreat cost that you could reduce to 0, so you could like push Meowscarada into the front and then retreat Meowscarada out to like swap in anything for free. If you had like Floatstone or Skateboard or things like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Couple notable EXs weak to grass. The Charizard is a card, that's true. You might think, gents, it's Charizard. Why would Charizard be weak to grass? Well, that's what Terrestrializing's for.
It's that one Charizard I played in the app. all the goddamn time.
Yeah. See that asshole?
It's very cheap.
You! Yeah. We got the Hopper.
Hopper.
Hopper! I love Hopper. Like we have a number of like masked hero Pokemon, but Nimble is just is directly like, hi, I'm a rider.
Yeah, the evolution is very much 0-1.
Yeah.
If you look at the shiny.
Because if I remember right, isn't its number in the Scarvi Dex 15? Ichigo.
Oh, isn't?
Like.
Oh shit! I never realized.
Like specifically, like.
That's very fun.
Is Nimble competitive? In the TCG, pre-evolutions tend to be a means to an end. So, can't say for here. But yeah, low kicks is Felday and 15. Ichigo. Which, is our
That's pretty great.
Oh, we don't have a...
Ooh, on fire.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I guess slow kicks is maybe fighting or something.
Yeah, because we can move on to different, like, typings, like, on evolutions, and so, well, I guess low kicks has got to be somewhere down the line. Okay. Keep low kicks in mind. Here we have, I love this Magmar standing on, like, a caldera.
It's very reminiscent of the one Pokemon Snap. Like, it looks like that area.
Yeah, that's a good place for it, yeah. Like, just standing Moltres hanging out over there. Boss intro shot, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also like the way that, like, Magmar's tail almost, like, blends into the rest of the volcano here. That's nice. You see the flame gets, like, wispy into the background.
Oh, yeah.
So. Huh. Oh, I mentioned before the standard rotation. This set has, down here in the bottom left, you can see it has I as its format. F is the one that rotated, so GH were the last ones, and I is the current set. So that's our newer. That's the like way you can tell like what is currently legal. Right now, it's pretty easy because it's like everything from Scarlet Violet is the current standard. So. Yo.
Ooh.
Okay. I like. We've got Magmortar inside a big fire tunnel here.
Still want to do a big dynamic circle with this.
Yeah. During Pokemon Shut Up. Okay, so burn hits for 50.
Ooh, damn.
Okay, that's burn is kind of funky. Like it's like less reliable poison. But Like, that's a start to making it more heavy. Because I think it's 20 days, if I remember my numbers. Like, there's just not a lot that uses it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Is Megmortar running? Or, like, jumping? Like, we're jumping into the tunnel here. Like, Megmortar is not grounded right now.
Kind of like a Mega Man jumping.
Yeah.
Sort of oaths.
Yeah, Yeah, Megmortar, Mega Man. Yeah, this is definitely... It feels like Megmortar doesn't want to be the one to be putting the burn on if it's this attack, that, you know, being on a coin flip, but it doesn't need to come from Megmortar. Also, it does seem to stack. Mirror the art, it's a Mega Man sprite. Yeah, okay.
Oh, baby.
Look at how polite they look. Like,
I love Torchic.
Torchic just chilling in this, like, really, really bright white flowered field. Just, yep. Polite bird.
I got a little Torchic figure from the convention last week.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Little tiny little one of those, like,
One of the
yeah.
the old, like, Tomy.
Okay. Yeah. I really love the just in this open field. That's such a good little buddy.
Rocks.
In its belly, it has a sack filled with burning fire, meaning that Torchic feels as warm as a hot water bottle if you hug it. Alright. Big... This is like Kaiju Combustion.
A little bit.
Like, from the angle we have here, like, because we just look like we're right on the ground looking up at Combustion, and Combustion's like, yeah, like 2'11", like about 3 feet, doing big stepping, but
Just like dozed off in the field, go up as a Combustion, just making a run out of there.
yeah, dirt getting kicked up from the stepping.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, that's great. But
Fun angle.
yeah, all right.
Someone said fun angle as well.
Okay, you can tell. Oh, that's interesting. You can tell which cards are started at cards because they're H, not I. Okay. So, like, Megmortar is I, Nimble is H, Meowscarada is I, but then all the Unova and... But not all of them, okay. Amoonguss, Fungus, Carblast isn't... Okay. That's really good to know. I love this Metapod.
Oh, that's really good.
Alright, let's get back over to... Alright, but who's our friend that comes above Combustion?
Could it be?
Ooh,
Yeah.
Blaze get bit. Because the thing here is that both Torchic and Combustion they have nothing attacks. Oh, wait, this card's good, too, on top of being, the big kicking chicken. This is... That ability's incredibly good. Just
Yeah, I really like that.
free... That doesn't say it has to go on a fire. It doesn't say it needs to be a
Yeah,
fire.
just anything.
Anything. And the attack here is huge. Like, you know, for and easy, because you can just energy from hand, energy from Blaziken. That's 2, you get it. Damn. Okay. Would not be surprised to see the, you know, big fighting bird kicking around. Like, that seems like a fun one to build with. I really like that it's open. It doesn't have to be fire, it can be anything. So, huh. Yeah.
Cheap attack, too.
Yep. It gives you energy and does a bicycle kick. Just, yeah. Love the like the point here off to the side of the card that's just this rock getting obliterated. Got a deck that's using Blaziken with another cool EX in the set? Okay. Well, that's cool. Blaziken of the starters is one I always think of that has like a high general popularity. Like,
yeah, I assume it's pretty popular.
Yeah, I just in my head, I just always believe like, oh yeah, Blaziken's like one of the, like if I were like having a list of like starter, final evolutions, Blaziken would be like reasonably high on that list.
Yeah,
like,
I think Torchic is my favorite starter line in general.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm turning around and looking at my Rowlet, so like, I don't know that I can say my favorite, but yeah, it's in Pokken. It doesn't have the, because it's the first firefighting one. It doesn't have the like, oh, another firefighting. Anyway, what else we got? Oh!
He stepped.
That step. Here comes a special boy.
Oh, there's a lava roach behind there.
Yeah, you can
see the cable car thing.
Yeah, you can see the cable car coming down the mountain back there. That's great. Yeah, having the location stuff in the background, I think, is excellent. I love having little like little things that place it not just in like nature, but in like a place like hey, it's Lava Ridge, or like the going back to what I had said about not Carablast here.
Oh yeah, the bridge.
The bridge in the background. I don't remember the name of the bridge, but I know the bridge. This is the
Sky Arrow, I think.
Yeah.
I know there's a bridge called Sky Arrow, but I just don't remember if that's
because I know the bridge, but I just called it Egg Bridge because I would ride on a
yeah,
hatch eggs. Yeah, there's a couple big bridges in Unova. Yes, there's the big bridge into the city. There's the bridge on the west side that has all the feathers on it as well.
Yeah. There's the one that goes into the little town.
Yep. All right. But yeah, like, love to see Lava Ridge back there. This is again, now that we can kind of see, oh, this is one of the starter deck cards, this makes sense as one, because it's very, like, yeah, it's big, it does very basic things, it's still able to blast. I don't know. You want a Torkoal? Here's Torkoal doing a big step.
Yeah.
Okay. So here we're finally into the main mechanic of the set. And that's these Pokemon that are trainer Pokemon for a specific trainer. The ones I know in this set are N, Hop, Lily, and Iono.
Oh, okay.
And as I said, this is a different... This Darumaka is not Darumaka, it's N's Darumaka, which means, like, you can play...
and evolve from it, but N's Darumaka.
Yeah, and like if you wanted to play 4 N's Darumaka and 4 Darumaka, you'd be able to do that because it's a different card. It is really funny, as mentioned, that N was like the first one of these that we get to see here, because N is not... to me, N is associated with two Pokemon, and it's Zoroark and whichever legendary you know from Black White N has.
I also sort of associate him with that one Purloin?
Oh, the cat.
Because he has that in the first few battles.
Yeah. End's gimmick, for those who didn't play Black and White, if that was a generation you skipped, or, didn't play, N, as one of our rival characters, always has a team that's just local Pokemon. Like, N doesn't really capture Pokemon as much as N just sort of like, it's like, hey, buddy, can you help me out while I'm in this cave? So each of N's teams in the fights you do are just Pokemon from the area around. So there's a very specific piece of art in the games with Young N with the Darumaka, which is where this comes from. Yeah, there's a couple pieces of art that I can think of. Like, in the opening specifically, if you open up, was there a thing in Black and White 2 you could get N's Pokemon? Yes. There were Pokemon you could catch that had N's ID number as an initial trainer.
Yeah, I think they have absurd IDs.
Very cool. But yeah, when you boot the game initially and watch the opening cutscene, there's a couple shots of like N, because it's the scene of like N getting crowned by Ghetsis, but you have like a couple flashbacks in there. I like Black and White a lot, and I like N a lot. So
see him ever like Gen 5.
But yeah. So this, but in the like basic sense, this doesn't mean anything. Like, this doesn't do anything. This being N's Darumaka doesn't like make it stronger or anything, but there are cards that will care about this. So yeah, our team in Black and White is about like, hey, on the surface it's like, hey, maybe like people shouldn't just be like controlling Pokemon and letting them have their own freedom, which then is co-opted by a jerk who just wants to control the world because, like, gets it sucks.
Yeah.
So, alright.
Also, if you're not aware, N's real name is Natural Harmonia Gropius.
It's true. It's N's full name. N, very difficult for, very difficult to, like, Google.
Yeah.
It's like AZ. Or worse. Okay, alright. Ooh, I love the fighting pose on here. That rules.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, we're like in a building here. Like, your point of view, you open a door and like
Yep, just
kicks her ass.
I'm gonna give you the banana slam.
This attack does 30 damage for each basic energy in your opponent's discard. Okay.
What?
That one's harder to control because it needs to be your opponent's. Yeah,
it's kind of nuts though.
Yeah. And the flame body cannon's pretty big. The N bit, the natural bit in N's name refers to natural numbers. Yeah, because N also has this necklace. We probably won't get to see until we get to N's card if N has one here. Okay. This one's a little unreliable, but like if you hit a deck that this counters it like incredibly. They just die.
God, this is only uncommon.
Yeah. Oh, a big thing about the second attack is Manaphy rotated. Oh, I see. Bench attacks actually matter now. Bench attacks were some of the worst. They were extremely unreliable because Manaphy just shut them down all the time.
Yeah, I remember that from a couple of months playing live.
Like, there's just oh, here's a Pokemon, and it's like every deck played Manaphy. Like, that was just like a free include. Okay. Part of rotation. Oh, what's our new... Okay. Alright. Oh, I'm...
I like colors.
I adore the colors here. This is like... Larvesta is, like, we're in, like, you know, this sort of, like, lava volcano-ish thing. And then we've got all these little, very colorful flowers and flames. Makes me think of, like, Dark Prince, Dragon Quest monsters, something like that. But yeah, just, thing to note about Larvesta, way bigger than you think.
Oh yeah.
Like you might like see Larvesta and think, oh, like this like shouldn't be a terribly large. It's a bug, right? Like it's gonna become Volcarona in a moment, and like that means no 3'7", 63 and a half pounds. Like, you know, I turn around and I've got my little Volcarona Poké Center plush, which is quite tiny, but this bug is not tiny. Alright, let's... If only I could be so grossly incandescent. Yeah, oh, wow.
Very sick.
That's real good. This is, which, like, you know, again, we H, so this is one of our starter deck Pokemon. That's why it's just got an attack that does damage. This feels like this is like I'm fighting Madame Butterfly in Sekiro. Or something like that sort of area. God, this is good. I love this art. Volcarona is one of my favorite Pokemon. Very specifically, my top 3. And like, which means from Scarlet Violet, I've been eating very good. Because there are many Volcaronas to enjoy. Yeah, very comfortable hanging out, just chilling in the burning building or whatever. I guess we're not. I don't think we're in a building. Those actually look like they might just be trees, but I don't see any like canopy above it. Still.
Yeah, it kind of looks like trees.
Yeah. Oh, hi.
Oh.
Sure.
Nice colors here too.
Yep. Yeah, the specific going very blue flame on Reshiram here is neat. Again, this is one of our, you can tell just by kind of the basic stats on here. One of our H's again, but this one I'm like, I you know, it's like that's a pretty hefty attack there on that second one, and this is a basic Pokemon. Yeah. So that I feel pretty cool playing. Yeah. Reshiram. Hello.
Oh, okay.
I see. Oh, I also now understand. Once per turn, if this Pokemon is active, burn your opponent's active.
Oh.
So this is the friend of Magmortar. Yeah. Like that isn't like, oh, flip a coin. That just happens. It's just on. So. Okay, it's got one of these attacks that are like, this is similar to Scorching Fire, where this discards an energy. This one, rather than discarding it, you throw it back to someone else. Still means you have to like replace it if you want to attack again next turn, but you don't lose it entirely. Also, I'm sorry, I'm not... The teeth? the like mouth.
Yeah.
Like ah.
I'm yelling.
Yeah. Volcanian blast. All right, let's move past Volcanian here. Ooh.
Arcana.
Ooh, I love this Articuno. Like, we're this is like an Articuno you've encountered in the middle of a blizzard. Like,
Also a boss pose.
yeah, this is, yeah, absolutely. You can see the like, you know, sun kind of peeking through the blizzard above and just like hugely in frame. Also,
Very fast too.
yeah, like first attack just immediately gets you rolling, and then you don't need to do anything else for Articuno. So, yeah, love these birds. We didn't have a Moltres though, just Articuno here. Interesting. It's always interesting, like what makes up a set, you know. Like, all right, you know, I understand a lot of the Gen 5 stuff for N, and like we're gonna probably get like more different gens for the other characters who are around, but Articuno's just here. Yeah, Sprigatito, no Fuecoco, that's true. I'm not gonna tell Articuno they can't be here, though. That's not for me. I'm just, you know. Uh-huh.
He spit.
Just... Oh. It almost looks like a fishing line.
I'm hearing that one sound effect from Yoshi's Island when the fish spray water at you.
Yeah. That is the sound that this Remoraid makes. That's good. I also like this hanging out in like this like small lake with all the foliage around too. Cute little Remoraid. Not spitting to deal damage, but to lift you up a little bit. It's helping you double jump.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
This is so we got like Remoraid from above, and then like Octillery just barely like below the surface of the water here. We have kind of like the rays coming down. Be viewed from below. The attack is just beat down. Don't miss. The energy wash is actually pretty interesting. Annoyingly bounce their energy. PTG pocket player shuddering attack too. Yeah, Misty. Everybody got really good at flipping coins. I love them. I love them. Like,
Fun guy.
just we're hanging around in like Mystic Ruins, like Act 1. Like this is absolute like
Yeah.
And this little buddy like pops up and like, hey lab. Very
I like the
unusual.
use of light here.
Yeah. Where we have like, because like getting to see Lotad not shaded under the little pad on the top. Peak little guy energy. Yeah. That means... Oh, that means we're gonna have the full... Oh boy. Uh-huh. This is such a different... Like, this is a photo of Lombre who did not want to be photographed.
Yeah, he's very uncomfortable about something.
Yeah, this is a photo of Lombre coming off of the set of Home Movies.
Yeah, actually.
Like, very specifically, the sort of style on the face and eyes I'm thinking of. Old folklore in Kitakami tells of mischievous child who was reborn as a Pokemon. You know.
Oh yeah, because it's like a Kappa thing, right?
Yeah, I think so. With the like look and feel of these. All right, but this does beg the question. Oop, hold on. Yes, I'm still listening.
Is it Fiesta time?
Is it Fiesta time? Yes, I'm still listening. Thank you. Okay. Now I can hit the button.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Oh, this art.
Look how I love the fuzziness and like
It's so vibrant.
how happy this Ludicolo art, all the color around Ludicolo looks. Oh.
All of your Pokemon get plus.
Oh. Wow.
Mm.
Okay. That, this effect doesn't stack. You can't. You can't have multiple Ludicolo doing that.
How do you imagine?
Yeah. If you had 4, that'd be 160. Yeah. Oh, the like splashing. Yeah. Ready to party. The carefree Pokemon. I love Ludicolo.
Yeah. One of the best Hoenn pokes.
Yeah. Just real happy, real exciting. Also, Watergrass is kind of a, like, funny, like, funky typing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, both resist one of the major weaknesses of the other side, so... Alright. Thanks for being here, Ludicolo. Fiesta. Yeah?
Oops, there's another window. Oh.
Look at our little... I love Wingull sitting doing this pose.
Yeah, it's a good pose.
Just like hanging out on a little, you know, tube.
My wings are an awkward shape, I just kind of have to bend them like this.
Yeah. Yeah, the style here is really fun. I like the like, sort of cartoony, like seeing this little branch or the clouds feel great. Yeah, very humongous Wingull hanging out on the inner tube, the life preserver. Do you want to call this Dragon Ball, but it's not correct? It's fun. I like our Wingull here. All right, but then. Okay.
Yeah. That's nice.
Oh, this is also very specifically, is this Slate Port?
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to think where we are, because this is...
so. Oh, that is... No, it's not Setopolis.
No, because like, we've got, like, ocean to the east, which makes me think Slateport, because I think Slateport's on the southern coast.
Yeah, but there's like a beach.
Yeah, there's like a beach that you come up from rather than this. Setopolis? Ooh. That actually could be, yeah, because like, if we have the...
Oh, yeah.
That would make sense for this. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's that little grove off to the side.
one thing I love about this look at in the background of our city of Sutopolis is that, like, when we were looking at Lava Ridge, right? Back here, like here we have some landmarks and like we have a building and the you know, heading up the mountain, and like, okay, yeah, we're in Lava Ridge, we can see little bits of it. This on our on Palepper here, like, this has the exact look of like the elevation of going up one step, all of the like all of the very round corners of like exactly how the city is laid out, like, sort of thing, you know. White rock and the pool, and then Palepper's here. Another one of our starter buddies. One tree up, two trees down. Okay. Yeah? Well,
Very wrong.
Yeah. Is the ball whale Pokemon. Just incredibly round. Spherical, but not feel. That's a different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like our little buddy underwater here. Okay. This, I also would like to note that Whalmer here, the water in Hoenn produces very round animals.
It really does.
It really does. I'd like to note that Whalmer is a basic with 130 HP.
Oh, yeah.
That's, sure. If we go back to Palepper. just as a point of comparison, there's Palepper.
I mean, pretty accurate.
Yeah, that's... But that does mean...
Yeah.
Oh my god. I love the shot through this, like, crystal clear water. We got the giant Wailord just barely, like, you know, breaching the surface.
Classic Hydro Pump.
Yeah. Classic Hydro Pump, a billion health, and also, there is a deck I feel like that you could play You can play Wailord in the Baxcalibur stuff as just like a big old, like, here there's a Baxcalibur that has the old Blastoise text, the rain dance. So
oh yeah, I think I've seen that.
The foiling here does a lot with the shimmering on the water. Ooh.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah.
All colorless as well.
Yep. Which probably don't want to with the old Hydro Pump text, but you could.
Yeah, you can still throw it into any old deck just to
have a million
sit there and
a million HP. Yeah. I love you, Wailord. You're so gigantic. 47 feet.
Mm-hmm.
More little quibbles on lives. You don't get the more detailed foiling on IRL cards. Okay. Hear me out, Wailord, with the Ludicolo to make it even bigger. Is that like... Does the presence of the Ludicolo partying, like, make everyone bigger? Party Ludicolo shows up.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah. Yo, hey. I always love to see Reggies.
Yeah.
This one's like... Yeah. Like, this is a Reggie that, again, boss pose Reggie. You know, this Reggie is sitting in the middle of a circular arena, weirdly enough. Like, there's a save point right over there. It full heals you. Very imposing, Reggie.
Oh. Gonna get you.
Yeah. I love how happy Veluza here looks. Like, I'm gonna bite you. Huh. That attack is hilarious.
Oh, goodness.
You may. You don't have to discard your hand if it's still fine, but if you need big damage, you could do it.
God, that's so nasty. Just the fact that you can choose.
Yeah. Big Veluza. I love how happy. Also very bubbly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bubbles are all over the card. It's really cool.
Yeah. Alright, probably not much left on water types. Wow. Geodude. This Geodude looks like they've just learned they have hands. Like, also I love the location for Geodude here. Like, out on like the
Oh yeah,
kind of
it's
like
really cool.
shoals here.
Mm-hmm.
Like absolutely, like, so cool to see the location, because we have our you know, it's the lowland, so we're placing this on the, probably on, like, trying to think of, like, where Geodude would be fitting in there, or, like, where the location for Geodudes is. It's like on that western village, kind of, like, near, no, not where Team Skull's house is, but yeah, I love the big eyebrows on the lowland Geodude.
You ever, like, look at your hands? Like, really look at your hands?
It's like, you think about, like, how do you move your hands? I, like, you know, I can,
It's like, are these my hands or my feet?
oh no. That... Yo!
Hey.
And now we got, like...
He's having such a good time.
Yeah, big jumping. Like, this is the lowland graveler making a huge hop. That also has their hands, like, you know, right up against their chest.
Just about to break into a roll.
Yeah. A lowland graveler in flight. Electric. It is such a good line. Like,
Yeah.
the regional lines that we started doing with, like, you know, our Alolands and Paldean and Galerans, I do love, like, seeing, like, oh, this is, like, what this Pokemon looks like in a very different world where now it has to eat these, like, electrical charged rocks.
Yeah, that's really fun.
Magnetic Geodude. With, like,
Make sure you get my good side.
Yeah, because this has, like, the, what is it, like, the Ferrothorn sort of looking the like, magnetic things that you would make you'd have, like, the toy that you'd play with that you'd give a dude a beard with, like, the little magnetic, fillings.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, that's the beard that Alolan Golem has, is one of those, like, little fillings. This is the most stanced. It's gonna try and fire beams at you until it gets tails. That's fine.
I just feel bad for Alolan Golem because it doesn't look like it can roll around.
No, because of the, like, like, sort of catapult thing on its back, you know, like you have to roll on your side.
I guess.
Yo. This is like,
This one is gorgeous.
yeah, what a great Voltorb. This feels like it is Iono's Voltorb, and this definitely feels like a screenshot of like part of the stream, and we have all these little bits, and Iono's in the corner on the overlay, like, you know, like.
You didn't have to go this hard on Voltorb with it.
Nah. Just like, yeah, all the bolts and all the pieces. Like, it's great. This stack does 20 damage for each electric energy attached to all your Ionos Pokemon. The Voltorb tuber. Yeah, that's what the VTuber stands for. God. But yeah, so Iono, as mentioned, is one of our characters we have a bunch of Pokemon for, so we're going to be seeing a lot here. I assume if we have Iono's Voltorb, that has to mean we have...
It looks like it jumped out of the old Spider-Man cartoon or something.
Yeah, it feels like this is Electrode just popping out of a Pokeball.
Yeah.
Like, this Electrode appeared here a second ago. Huh.
Boom.
Thump, thump, boom. This Pokemon deals 100 damage to itself. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out. So the way these, like, there are a number of cards like this with, like, Electrode and Pokemon that have, like, self-destruct moves. And they all are, like, they're worded a lot this way, where on the moves, where it's, like, deal lethal damage to yourself. But
Yeah,
Ludicolo.
I was thinking that. Yeah.
Ludicolo
Yeah,
and
it doesn't
Electrode.
say knock itself out.
Yeah. There are abilities that do the knockout. There's an Electrode that, like, knocks itself out specifically to, like, energize Pokemon, but... Yeah. This just very much does feel like it popped out of a cartoon Electrode. I love the little smirk it has. Alright, what other... So, okay, Iono's obviously going to have a Belly Bolt. What other electric types are we going to have for Iono?
Magnemite.
Yeah, do we have a... I mean, they're right there on Iono, so do we have a...
Sure.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
This makes sense. Galvantula in Charge Bolt Cave, you have a battle with N, and there's a Galvantula in the party there.
Yeah.
Before doing damage, discard all Pokemon tools in your opponent's active Pokemon. If you discarded a tool, paralyze. I love Joltik. The opposite of Volcarona, Joltik is smaller than you think. Like,
Yeah.
however small you think Joltik is, it's probably smaller. Like, very tiny little 4 inches. Just,
The smallest Pokemon?
I believe Joltik is the smallest Pokemon, yes.
Okay.
Because in Gen 1, Diglett was smallest.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But that's Diglett at 8 inches. I don't think there's anything smaller. It's only 4 inches because that's literally the smallest measure they use. Yeah, I think of Joltik as smaller than that when I think of a mental Joltik. It's not 4 inches tall, it's smaller than that. But yeah, lovely little Joltik in the field. Giving you this cute
Yeah,
face.
it's cute.
Alright. Oh! Huh. Nope. There was a Pokemon I expected to see there. Flabebe is also 4 inches. Okay. Hi, Togedemaru. The roly-poly Pokemon. Okay. Ooh, list of Pokemon at that size. Flabebe, Cutiefly, Comfey, Poltergeist, Sinistea, both of them, Cosmium, and Gimmighoul. All at that size.
Oh, Gimmighoul not including the chest?
Yeah. 4 inches, 0.01 meter, and so... Yeah, Gimmighoul is just a little buddy in the chest.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, that is as small as the measurement goes. This is Togedemaru up at the Institute up on the hill, where you have the there's like one of the trials and such.
Yeah, there's the one kid.
Yes.
I don't remember it.
It's tip of my tongue. Yeah, it's Sophocles. Okay. Yeah, because well, you know. But yeah, this little. I again love to see Togedemaru like hanging out here out at the institute up on the hill. Just so round. Yeah, of our Togedemaru is a very at least distinct. Not Pikachu, you know.
Yeah. They've gotten better about those.
Yep.
For the years.
Yeah.
I like the Balmy family and Midnight. Ooh.
Hi, Tapu Koko. Okay. So, this works with that, like, Terra field. There's a field that, like, a stadium that, like, gives you more bench space.
Yeah.
Togedemaru's drinking the Hoenn round water. Yeah. Very straightforward. Tapu Koko's got a bit of a the lightning stuff is a pretty, like, strong ground. There's a lot of, like, electric Pokemon EXs as well that are pretty powerful. I guess we don't have, Regieleki V anymore, right? Or Raikou as well is out, so if you want other stuff to fit in that deck.
Free retreat.
Oh yeah, very fast. So this was 100%. We were gonna have the Tadbulb. Just sort of wander in the city. Just, hey, how you going?
Where's she going?
What sort of adventures are they on? Who can say? Alright. But of course, that means we have...
Yeah.
Iono's Bellybolt EX, the electric streamer. Oh, that's... Okay, I want to appreciate on Bellybolt here, on the foiling, look at the eyes.
Yeah.
Like the like eyes
That's
having
so cool.
Really cool glow. As often as you like during your turn, you can attach an electric energy to one of your Ionos poke. Okay, so this is
this is the big one.
Yeah, that's Rain Dance for your Iono Pokemon specifically. But that, yeah, has a big attack itself, but like There's probably others you could have that have a little better ones than the setup here for its expense, but it can do it here. The Voltorb did have an attack based on the number electric energy on your Iono's Pokemon. Ah. Uh-huh. This is the coolest Voltorb. Yeah. This is a really cool Bellow Bolt. Oh, sure. This is another line. Oh, this also is very, like, again, we're getting a shot of it on the stream with all the the effects. Good old watch roll.
Yeah, I like watch roll.
Yeah. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Again, I always love a Pokemon in like a cityscape and being able to see the city down, behind our Killa Wattrel here. Ooh, also, that's an ability and a half. Discard an electric energy, draw up to 6. The Bellboat lets you play any amount of your electric energy. And then the Voltorb is counting it all. So, like, the Iono really wants to have a lot of different energy around for discarding and for playing. And, like, you can play out all but one of your energy and then discard the last to draw back up. That is a very funny pose for the, like, buddy in the top left.
Hey, how's it going?
Howdy. Ah. Clefairy. Interesting for Lily's Pokemon here. I guess we were in water. I associate Lily with either Nebby or Alolan Vulpix. Are the two that, but like, oh, this is a really strong card reading it. So that first bit, Fairy Zone, grants weakness to all your opponent's dragon Pokemon, which is dragon Pokemon as they are now don't have a weakness. They used to be self-weak, but they got rid of that. And so this gives them like their, it gives them their fairy weakness because fairy is tied in with psychic nowadays. And then the Rondo there is very cheap for pretty big damage. Like, it's both sides on bench Pokemon, so. Yeah, no Alolan Vulpix at all for Lily is a shame. Hopefully that, though. I don't know if they'll keep putting out cards for these characters, but like, again, that's just, when I think of Lily, that's the first Pokemon that comes to mind. So. Yeah. Oh, hey. We haven't met Cube.
Very cool.
We haven't met Cubone yet, but this makes sense. We got our Alolan Marowak, so it's fitting here. The Bone Keeper Pokemon. This one, like, very much, like, so this one is not as much focused on, like, kind of like fire. I feel a lot more the ghost piece here.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, Will-O-Wisp doesn't even burn.
yeah. I was not expecting Lolan Marowak here. Lily only really has Alolan Vulpix in the anime, never had one in the video games. I suppose. I guess I just associate that with the anime because they're a very main thing in the anime. Mr. Mime, what are you miming? What are we What are you copying? What is Mr. Mime?
I don't know.
I don't know. What is the big step here? Like, I love the Mr. I feel like I'm baffled at this Mr. Mime, and that's the correct feeling I should have looking at Mr. Mime. So, like, it means it's doing its job. Yeah. Big, yeah, like sumo wind-up big step. Yeah, it is copying a Hitmonlee, sort of.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, okay, mimic, shuffle your hand in your deck, draw equal to what your opponent has, and then have a kind of paralyzed. Weird old Mr. Mime. Throwing a baseball. This is the most dog Shuppet.
Yeah.
Ghosts are like dogs, so that makes sense.
That's true.
Shuppet just does things arbitrarily. Licks you. This is really cute. I like the art on this a lot. Like our again, our darker Twilight going on here. The city with all these houses at night lit up, and then you have the same sort of light coming out of Shuppet's eyes.
Yeah.
With the, I don't know that I was ready for the jump. Like,
that's a nasty one.
Yeah, Bennett here is shouting the cursed words at you. Who taught Shuppet how to swear? Heck. Yeah. Well, very intense on this one comparatively. We have like a cave that have these different spirits around him. I really wish I could disable this thing at the top.
Oh yes.
That used to not cut it. That used to not cut into the card because the card was slightly smaller.
Oh, yeah, man.
Now it does. Oh my god! Oh, whoa! This is a rarity. Okay. This is my buddy. This is my big buddy. It's Beldum.
Beam.
The thing here is that like the Beldum line almost always lives in steel. You know, obviously Metagross is Steel Psychic, but like, you know, the card game focuses really heavily on that Steel typing for that. I want to say like I can think of like 4 or 5 different Metagrosses like over the last few years, and they're all Steel type. So yeah. Beldum hanging out with all these like weird rocks.
Yeah, I like it.
Beam. Beldum beams. Metang. All right. I like our floaty Metang out in the wild here.
Mm-hmm.
Got the Zen headbutt.
Out in the snow.
Yeah. You know, up on the... Yeah. Up in the hills. Yeah, the shading on this is really nice. It's like
This time is just caught you trying to take a picture. Now you're going to die.
Alright. But I'm really excited to see what a... Do we have a Psychic Metagross? Yeah, alright, we have a Psychic Metagross. The beams! Conjoined view. You get blasted by all of them. If all of them they hit you with all three, hit you with the Ultra Beam, and just like you take 280. Father son Kamehameha.
Yeah.
Damn, that's rad. Yeah, we have our Metagross up here in the hills. Yeah, 280 is like... I don't know, it's like a number. That's a pretty meaningful one. That isn't an easy thing to pull off, but like, it's a cool thing to pull off, dang. I really like the energy on all three of these. They have spinning attack and beam, side punch and the headbutt, but it's 1 and 2, and then we have 1 and 2 on all three. Damn, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool on you, Metagross. Give you the beams. Its 4 brains are said to be superior to a supercomputer. Oh. Okay.
I like Situation.
Yeah, Situation was,
Oh, that...
That's a...
that attack.
Win.
Mm.
I love the art here. Like, the look at the shadow down on the bottom. Like, we're hovering over those ruins out in the desert north of, was it Castelia?
Yeah.
Like those ruins where the Volcarona live. The one Volcarona is. But, like, seeing the, like, Sigilif shadow over them, that's really cool.
Same.
Yeah, just, if you're on one prize, just, it's over, alright? It's just over. It's fine.
What?
Yeah, we have our different birds. There's Firebird, Electric Bird, this one, and what's the 4th bird? I'm missing a name.
Nice bird. You'd already go now.
Well, I'm just thinking about the different Oricorios, the different, like...
Oh.
Because there's the different flavors of this bird, right?
Oh, yeah. Are there 4?
I thought there were 4. Ghost and Psychic, okay. So that's why I'm mentally thinking, I'm like, well, what other type would it be? This one. It's this one. Okay. Because this is Spooky Shot.
Oh. That's precious.
Oh, this is incredibly cute. This little cutie fly hanging out. Also very tiny again. It's got that the 4-inch, 0.1 meter size. People die at Oricorios dances. Oricorios stop dancing. I love how cute.
When will we get Lily's final Aeon?
Oh my god, Lily's final Aeon. Is that Solgaleo? Is that?
I guess so. I think it's just
Well,
Cosmoin.
Yeah, Cosmo. Well, okay, hold on. No, Lily's final Aeon. Necrozma? Nah. Alright. Let's see what the cutie fly has. Oh, that's even cuter!
Oh.
The Rabombi here is incredibly, like... cute here. When you play this Pokemon in your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you can have your opponent reveal any number of... put all their Pokemon on the bench. I see. So that's meant to combo with Lily's other Pokemon, which wants Pokemon on both benches.
Oh yeah.
So like because like you play this Clefairy and your opponent can like respond by just not putting a bunch of Pokemon into play because they know what you're doing. And then Cutie Fly. Cutie Fly. When it senses auras of people or Pokemon who are having fun, it will draw close and give them a painful poke. Hey, are you having fun? Yes, I'm still listening. Stop it. The whole point is I want the music just in the background. Yeah, also the inviting wink. Like, hey. Buddy. Yeah, I love how cute the Rabombi is here. That's great. Oh! Comfy. Oh! Comfy. You could all of them.
Pretty damn good.
Like, how many Pokemon are you having with? All of them. But you want, your 4 copies of Clefairy EX ready to go? Or a Cutie Fly all set? Dang, okay. Also, fade out. Peace.
Invites all their friends, gets the hell out of there.
Goodbye. Also very cute, hanging out at the beach. Yeah, basics count basic EXs. It won't count, like, Blaziken EX style stuff, but there are basic EXs too.
Holy crap.
Oh boy. This is mischief. You're about to catch these mischievous hands. They're about to blast you with a shadow ball.
Yeah.
This Mimikyu is sending you to the Shadow Realm. Yeah, this one is, you can see how close on the Mimikyu, you can see the stitching on the Mimikyu and like how the eyeball is drawn onto it, and the blush on the cheeks too.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Weird.
That's excellent. Yo. Delmise, by the way, is another one of those Pokemon that is in the category of bigger than you think.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking huge.
Just 12 foot. This is, we are out at the,
Is that town near the end of the game, right?
This is the 4th island, I believe. Yes, that's a Wailord ship at the back. Yeah, this is the last of the islands that you go to. That has, like, Yes, yeah, the village with all the houseboats. Yep, and that's why we have the like what the Delmai's on, the like floating platform here. Delmai's is in the only freaking place you can catch Delmai. This Delwise does not look 12 feet tall. That's fine.
No.
Some Pokemon, as we've very distinctly learned playing Arceus Legends, you could have the 12 foot 10 is a like average small Delmise. This is large because ship angers are huge. Yeah. What a wild,
nasty little fella.
Yeah. The background here on Impidimp here has like such a cool coloration for our like trees we're in.
Mm.
I wonder if someone's made a Guilty Gear Strive mod to replace Maze with a Delmise. Yeah, this is cool. These little imps. Yeah, it is really nice because our imp is very distinct, and then the background has so much going on. All right. This is a gremlin bullying you.
Yeah. He's just stolen your Orin berry.
Yeah.
Gonna eat it in front of you.
Can't believe this gremlin. Can't believe my Orin berry. I was gonna eat that. It's popular with people who tend to think gloomy thoughts. I love the pose it's in. Makes me think of Midna, Twilight Princess.
Oh yeah.
With large hair too. I can't believe my Orin berry. Alright.
Oh.
Huge Grimmsnarl. I like again, we have like you can kind of barely see our location because of how like wild the snarl is going here. Oh, this is here to beat the hell out of like a Wailord.
Oh, yeah.
Like, a lot of Pokemon that's not going to hit really well against, and then some Pokemon it's going to obliterate them.
Tank remover.
Yeah. How big is... Okay, now... Honestly, that's less than I thought Delmise was going to have. Grimmsnarl is absolutely, like, about to do some Bayonetta hell stuff here. Big punch. Hey, buddy. Just chilling, hanging out.
Here to help cook.
Yeah. Helping. You got your you have the like a little finished cake over here, a little strawberry cake. Whisking up some other bits. Good friend.
Me.
Oh, okay. I'm always surprised when like an EX shows up, you know? It's like, oh, big.
Yeah.
Okay, so the big thing here is the ability to, like, continually heal. From another one of the starters on H, that makes sense. Trying to see where we are. I can see a street lamp on the right. Like in that top right corner right here.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, not sure.
Ah, here we are. We knew
Here's Cubone.
we know Cubone was gonna be around.
Very nice art style.
Yeah. I like the... We have this big, like, cliff over here on the side. Cubone just hanging out in a tree.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh.
This Swinub is having so much fun.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for Swinub digging around in the mud. Misses. Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Good old Swinub. Swinub has also a very, like, incredible shape. Like, I love the, like, very roundness of a Swinub.
Yeah.
Yeah, hunting for the truffles. Oh! Oh! Okay.
Oh.
Whoa.
Not used to seeing Pile Swine with eyes.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, I never expected to have the shot of Pile Swine from below, but, like, we're jumping, and you can see the eyes under. That's so cool. A little tiny dot. Yeah. This is like Pile Swine doing like a Mega Man walking. Like,
Oh yeah.
like Pile Swine's
Yeah.
leg is just barely on the ledge, so it's fine. It's cool.
Yeah.
We can...
Yeah, there's just an E-tank just out of the side there.
Yeah. But yeah, I love the eyes are so wild to see. This would... Whoa! Whoa!
Oh.
Okay. Big. That's really big. I love... So the EX is like, the way they break out a frame is always like real exciting. Like, but I love the way that this specifically is breaking out with the tusks. Like, you can see they're just barely getting out of the frame on the bottom there. Also, wow, this is a card. Like, I talk about...
It really is.
Looking at cards, one of the things that I like the most about a Pokemon card to me is succeeding if I look at it and I can think of building a deck around the card. Like, it doesn't need to be powerful, but like it has to have an idea where, like, oh, I look at specifically playing with like the Lily cards, I know what I want to be doing with that. I look at playing with Metagross, and Metagross immediately suggests what I want to do. Oh, I have a cool deck, you know, I know what I want to do with that. I think that's what makes a card, like, successful to me.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mamoswine here has a really funky ask, which immediately suggests a deck where Mamoswine wants you to have a ton of Stage 2 Pokemon around. Oh, this is the friend you're using with Blaziken EX.
Oh yeah.
Oh, because again, Blaziken didn't care about energy type. And is a Stage 2. Alright. Also, the Mammoth Hauler ability that lets you keep building up, you know, Pokemon on your bench. This is a cool card. Also, I love the art breaking through. I love the... And, like, you know, that means you also get to have this Pillow Swine in your deck, so... Yeah.
Oh, little guy.
Larvitar looking at the moon.
Gonna eat that mine.
Yeah, look. That is how you have to... That's how the Larvitar do. Eat that mountain rock by rock. This is good. I like the art. I like that there's a little like rock in Larvitar's hand. Like it's just been eating all this dirt down here. Oh, the Pidgeot's out of search. That also makes sense. Yeah. Dang, that's good. Alright. Let's see what Larvitar... Spin.
Oh.
Oh. Drill. This is super cool for having, like, Pupitar in midair doing a cool drill. Like, we can see the trees sort of getting blasted a little bit. Yeah. What a cool Pupitar. Alright. Alright, Tyranitar. No? Oh.
What?
So Tyranitar must be in dark then, right?
I guess so.
Okay, alright, okay. Or maybe we have Terra-typed Pokemon. I don't know if the set uses Terra-type Pokemon, but I guess it could. We haven't seen one yet, but must be hanging out in dark. 335 pounds. Pupitar is gonna crush. Well.
Oh.
Crusher. This is boom, 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 boom. Alright. If it has any energy, it takes 30 less damage, sure. But yeah, I like this one being, like, the last one, like, with Regice had, like ice spikes in front, but felt more like hanging out in a spot. This Regirock is like, I'm playing Breath of the Wild and I've pissed off one of those big rock fellas.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Dun.
Yeah. I'm about to get crushed by a rock. Cutting-edge technology was used to study the internals of this Pokemon's rock body. Nothing was found.
That's kind of terrifying.
The Reggies are kind of terrifying. Yeah. Like,
yeah. Like, what the hell are they?
Oh, what a...
He's a rude little fella.
Yeah, you meet the Pancham
He's
on
about the Sessors.
Yeah. This is the Pancham you meet on the road, and we're gonna get flip the bird. Like...
Yeah.
Like... I love that we're up on, like, a big mountain, like the top of a mountaintop here, you know? Like, we see our trees and waterfall, such. This is where you would go to, you know, meditate and train your kung fu, and then the Pancham's here. Alright, do we have... Nope. Again. Must... Another type. Dark, again, I'm sure. Instead, look at this little buddy!
Hey, little doggy.
Up. This is such a cute looking Rockruff. Like...
Love Rockruff.
Yeah. I adore this nice setting that we have Rockruff in, and also we have this, like, really, like, dark outline on the Rockruff, and everything else is not as...
It stands out really nice.
Yeah. Good friend. Alright. Ooh, okay. Lycanroc.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Action Lycanroc. Okay. This is asking for something I don't know the context for.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
We haven't seen... Energy is like the last thing we get to see in the set, so...
Yeah.
The thing I'm seeing here is, though, that this is a two colorless from... I'm assuming each of these spiky energies is going to give it a colorless. So it makes it really easy to like, get to the attack. I'm going to guess, if I was designing this, spiky energy is like... If you attack somebody who has a spiky energy, you take damage back. And then that, like, powers up the clamping fangs. That's my guess. But yeah, Rockruff out in the desert. Yeah, the scaling on clamping fangs, by the way, is 40 damage more for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. So if they have... If they take 40 from the first hit, the second one does 200. Anything that has any blood in the water, it Lycanroc takes it down. Oh, right, Hop.
Oh, yeah.
This is like a really sad-looking Silicobra.
What am I doing out in this field?
Oh.
I'm supposed to be in the desert.
Yeah, what the heck? I'm supposed to be off, like, dodging Lycanrocs. So, like... But instead we're out, like... This is definitely, like, where Hop lives, you know, down...
Yeah.
In the,
Starting time, whatever it's called.
Yeah. I was gonna say southern, but I actually believe that map is inverted, right? Like
I think so.
the Sword and Shield map, because you go up to London at the at the other side. But yeah, the wheat field that's full of our sheep friend. Woo. All right. Okay, cares about stadiums, and we'll have to see what Hop is all about. Because, like, Iono, we got a good feel for what Iono's Pokemon do. Lily, we also got a pretty good feel of, like, what Lily's kind of plan is, like, with the Clefairy and, like, getting all the basics. So, like, what's Hop got going on? Are you gonna tell me about critical hits, Hop?
Maybe stadiums?
Maybe? I love the, like, action kind of like rolling bit on Sandaconda here, like,
yeah. Just rolled out of the way.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So the break ground there is a style of attack we get with fighting Pokemon that represents Earthquake. Specifically, this was an attack that, like, has been around since the start of the game. I believe Doug Trio had it, where it was like hit all your bench Pokemon for 10.
Oh yeah.
And so perhaps Hop has things to take advantage of that. That is a little expensive, but, like, maybe we're looking for, like, okay. I don't know. Like I said, the ideal of a Pokemon in my mind is a card that I can look at and kind of have an idea of what I want to build with it. So, let's see what else we got, Hop. They sure are.
This is the most appropriate art style for Toads.
Yeah, this style for Toad School is just incredible. Every time I see Toad School, I just think, you know, They sure are cool. Like, Toads is cool. I love the, like, mid-step. Though it looks like a tentacle, it's a completely different species. And it can run 30 miles an hour. It just books it. I love it. What a Oh, okay. Toad's Cruel here is the guardian of the forest.
Oh, yeah.
Secret forest.
Very majestic.
Yeah. Like, Toad's Cruel, like, you follow the Toad's Cruel and you find the Toad's Cruel in the secret glade. I like the detail on the forest and this, like, path here to match our ability. That's cute.
Yeah, I like that.
You can leave. Like, it's a lot of retreat cost down too. -2. Okay. So many legs. Toad Squirrel looks like he's gonna ask you a riddle. How many legs do I have?
Oh no.
Sorry, those are arms.
Let me get you. Yeah. Cloth.
Cloth is great. This style of cloth looks incredibly good.
Yeah.
Like, our very kind of like bleached out sort of setting with the cliffs and then the very red claws up cloth.
Mm-hmm.
Snipping pincers. Good.
That's fun.
Cloth hangs upside down from cliffs waiting for prey, but Cloth can't remain in this position for long because blood rushes to its head.
Copper.
Oh, coffer.
Still very weird seeing poison types with dark types.
Yeah, that was like basically it's like when we moved fairy into psychic, we didn't want to overload it with like psychic ghost fairy dark.
Yeah, it does make sense.
So it is funky. Coughing, as I've coughing specifically is one I think about because poison was in grass for a short time as well, very early in the game.
Yeah.
POV, the coughing gets you. Yeah, this is like in the middle of the coughing, like, gas cloud. You can see that it, like, you know, there's the obvious, like, puffs, but we're also in, like, this, like, kind of, like, yellowish area with all the, like, flowers around it, too.
In the middle of a coughing fit.
Coughing.
Coffer.
Where's it? Okay, two things about Wheezing here. Number one, somehow you met this Wheezing in, like, wizardry. You're in a dungeon and you're playing, like, Legend of Grimrock and you turn a corner and there's a Wheezing. Number two, please look at the face on the like, side Wheezing, the, like, the eyes, like, just sort of looking at you. It's got, like, this little grin. Like...
That's the brains of the operation.
Yeah.
Right there.
Ooh, this is a card with a plan, too. The gas that confuse your opponent, and then crazy blast.
Explode the glass. The gas.
Yeah, for 170? Alright. But yeah, we're just in like a dungeon. Like I'd say this is like a back alley, but like this isn't like a Galarian wheezing either, so it's not like a, you know, there. So, well, yes, 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 yes.
Oh, trip over.
What a good buddy. I love Paldean Wooper and Clodsire. Couple of my absolute favorites from Scarlet Violet. I like again our little buddy just doing a big step. The sewer in the Gen 5. Okay. But yeah, it's good buddy. Yeah.
Very pure.
Also like this style for Wooper. They travel in groups. Alright.
Oh.
Big. Love a Clodsire. Do you?
Huh, it says Paldean.
Do you have to? Do you have to? I was gonna say, do you have to say Paldean Clodsire?
It is future proofing.
Yeah, I suppose in case there's another. It's like,
or just for consistency, I guess.
Right, because it's Paldean Wooper. Just like, big buddy. I love it.
The poison ring.
Yeah, and then you get blasted. Did that mean for other Cloud? It does mean. What if we, you know, we have Z to A coming out? What if we have, you know, a Clodsire there? But yeah, evolution is the bit I'm assuming it's there for. Regional Clodsire. Yeah, here you are.
Whoa, that's sick.
Yo, this is the mountain getting.
That's quite huge.
Yeah, which, you know, that's Tyranitar. Love to see it just this huge crushing. Also, very powerful ability. Like if Tyranitar's out there, you just can't play out items, which is that's an annoying lock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, but also that's a fine attack there with like hit your opponent, top of your opponent's deck, also like pretty hefty damage for 2 energy. Nah, that's a cool Tyranitar.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, it's cute.
Yeah, this is mentioned the Purloin, this line making sense. Just like a nice Purloin out in the field. Very smug cat. You can feel it just looking at this Purloin. On 4 legs, as with the cats are learning to walk.
The weird fucking standing model.
Alright, let's learn more about this. So yeah, it reveals her hand, choose a card, put it on the deck. Okay. Is this... It looks like we're hanging out in basically the same field here. We have different artists, but like I get the same feeling looking at Zorua here as I do looking at Purloin. We can see a difference in the...
Look at Solar. Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
The funny joke of this is N never gets a leopard. Ah, it's just a pearl. Okay, that is great. But yeah, back to the Zora.
Quite cute.
Yeah, very cute. I like the little teeth. But yeah, this is also the field here for the Zora is also kind of what I expect for Ed Zora as a like location, because I'm thinking of a specific portrait, like a photo that you have of like N with this Zora from Black and White. All right.
Yo,
Okay.
Night Joker.
Joker. Oh, it's got the Zoroark text. This trade effect was on a previous. It was on a previous Zoroark. It was discard a card, draw two. It was incredibly powerful. Like wildly
Yeah,
so. You didn't even care about the rest of the text on it. But, oh, also, that Night Joker, I see. So, choose a benched end Pokemon and use that attack as this attack. If I go to, like, Flame Body Cannon, which discarding 3 is a pretty hefty cost, discarding 2 less so. Okay. Better understanding of what N is looking to do. Also just having this powerful trade attack ability.
Yeah, it's pretty bonkers.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, now, the other question then is, as far as N goes, do we have like a... Are we going to get a Reshiram or Zekrom for you to
Yeah, maybe.
take an attack from? Yeah, again, I think of the Zoroark. I think it was just Zoroark V, who had that trade text, and that was like defining many decks. So.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right, of course.
Oh yeah, Bungalow. I love the angle here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm turning my head, like, point of view, you're on the ground about to get punched. Like, GX even, okay, it wasn't even, sorry, yeah, I said V, but it was actually much older than that. I'll be honest, all of those, they all blur to the exact same thing. GX, V, VMAX, V-Star, EX, different EX, they're all the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the big fact, though, is that it was much older. It wasn't Sword Shield era. So. Choose one of your opponent's attacks, they can't use it, and then give them the tackle. Yeah. Frick. I forgot.
Oh yeah.
I do love the art here. I get more of a Batman vibe than a Kamen Rider vibe.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, very much I Am the Knight. But, like, you are about to get rider kicked from the top of a building.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love low kicks. It's got the they can turn on the third set of legs for showdown mode, but it places a huge burden on its body, so it can't stay in this mode for long. I kind of forget this bird exists.
I see him, to be honest.
Like, it's one of the
really pretty art.
Yeah, I like really gorgeous flying over seeing like the sea out there. I know forgetting this is funky because this is one of the Titan Pokemon. It was like out in the west side, but like discard all energy from this Pokemon, deals 120 to an opponent's Pokemon, any of them. Okay. Hey. Ooh,
Very cool.
This is a cool as heck. Like, you can see that, like, you know, using the lance to get shade here. We got the sun beaming down on it. So. Yeah. What a cool...
Yeah, that's really cool.
Alright, so we're in Steel. Sure. This is one of the Pokemon that is in multiple of N's parties.
Yeah.
The coolest Escavalier's ever looked. True. Here we got Clink in the forest. These two gears. Where? Okay, where are we here?
Not like the battle subway or...
Yeah, are we, like... I don't recognize this as, like, plasma
Or in Bassa City?
Ooh.
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, the double gear system. Alright. So I figure that Kling Klang is going to be one of the ones that Zoroark wants to take an attack from.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other end Pokemon had a similar vibe of, like, you open a door and you're in, like, a hallway like this. Like, I don't want to say, like, the big castle, but, like, maybe one of the plasma bases. I don't know. Okay. I like this one because it looks like it's, like, built, like, it, you know, bashing into that wall in the background there. This is the most action shot Kling Klang I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Usually I just think this is like a Pokemon floating around not doing anything. Also, yeah, Steel Triple Smash. Yeah, I want to say this is the coolest I've seen a Kling Klang looking. BattleBot. Hey, what up?
I always forget there's a Orion Stunfisk for some reason.
Same. There's a couple of the, like, forms that I forget about. This one is definitely one of them. The, like, bear trap, like, looking. Sure. I like the little petal on its nose. I think that's cute.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
Yo!
Oh, pretty.
Very pretty. The Gearna.
Oh, draw 2 cards.
Yeah. Also, this is active when you attach an energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon, heal 90.
Goodness.
Okay, wow. Also, it's got a really nice, not only does the Magearna look beautiful, but, like, we have this really nice, like, background for it as well.
Yeah.
Good old Magearna. Oh!
Oh,
We
suddenly Corviknight.
I suppose the others are just like normal type? Like they're not steel?
It must be.
Okay. One thing that we've been seeing on like we saw this on the Silicobra is that like these are in battle. Like gym like not just like a battling Pokemon, but this is specifically within a stadium in Sword Shield, you know? Like we're seeing Hop at one of the stadiums doing like the gym challenge. This is pretty nice. 50 for front and back, and then huge hit that makes you take less damage. Funny seeing Hop's Pokemon knowing they won't be Dynamaxed. Corviknight's so cool, though.
Yeah, I think it's really cool.
Oh my god. What a cute little buddy.
Yeah.
Just hanging out in the ruin. These aren't the ruins. This is the wild area, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Like, I think this is the other side of the wild area. Yeah, the arch is in the wild zone. Yeah. Camparaja here to crush rock. I don't know what the rock did, but it's getting crushed. And again, we're on our H, so Norvard. Yeah, just chomp. Gotta eat rock. Camparaja is one I remember is gigantic in weight. This is like huge. Very rectangular too, you're right. Because I remember having a Camparaja with, I think it's Heavy Slam, the one that's like, does more damage if it's heavier than the opponent, and it always wins.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Like, there's like maybe a dozen Pokemon extant that it doesn't hit for like its max damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Hop, this is what you have. Wow.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Insta Strike, just small zap, and then looking for some way to like accelerate up to Brave Slash, but this is a basic with this stat, so that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Sword Dog. Just big old Sif. Yeah, just here's my cool dog. I don't know. This is.
You said.
Begging, sitting out in an empty field. This Beggin has the energy of like Patrick after eating a candy bar and not being able to like you stole my rock. Beggins, as you can see down on the bottom, they use their head to shatter boulders, and that's why we have all these rocks here. This Beggin is very funny. It's just a wide open field. There's nothing really here, you know. It's as I've talked about this on a lot where we have like Dragon Pokemon are multicolor, but they're not the same multicolor. Like, they're two types, but they're only the same across that one Pokemon. Bangan, for instance, our whole Salamence line is fire, water. No matter, like, if you look back at Salamence as a card, that's just like what Salamence is. Rayquaza is grass electric, like stuff like that. I think Dragonite is water electric. So it varies from dragon to dragon.
Yeah.
This is perish. or maybe more, long live the king.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe Shelgon would do this.
Okay. This is my turn.
Yeah. I would not want to be staring down Shelgon like this. You're just gonna roll off the cliff, and that's the heavy impact, is where you get crushed by a Shelgon. I like that even the clouds are swirling around it.
Yeah. Extremely menacing.
Alright. Tell me. Okay, Big. Yeah, okay. Hi! What a wild... Okay. That first attack there, just... beam, just... That's a lot more meaningful with Manaphy not existing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you could actually use that. And then Dragon Impact as just like, I don't... Kill. God. Each. Isn't it like, is it Dragapult the one that like can copy dragon attacks too? There's one.
Recall.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But Regidrago, which rotated. Okay, that's the one. This is like one of the cooler Druddigons that I've ever seen. I've never been a big fan of Druddigon. I always thought like they kind of looked a little funky and like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not very exciting compared to the other dragons in that gen.
Yeah. The stance here is really good.
Yeah.
Wanted Druddigon to evolve? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I bring that up because the stance on this Druddigon looks cool. Druddigon is very strong in Pocket. Yeah, the last deck I built in Pocket was like Druddigon defending Darkrai. Like because if you attack Druddigon, you take damage, and then Darkrai also pings damage. All right. Okay. Yeah. We do have a Reshiram.
Oh, cool.
Cool. Also, this is wow. This is actually exactly the one you want to use for the Joker. Because you to avoid 4 energy and just use 170 for 2 energy. Yeah. And this is our, yeah, we have like the pillars. Do we have a Zekrom then, or is it just the Reshiram? Hello!
Oh.
Again, following the theming, we have Hop Snorlax in a stadium. Oh! Wow, that's actually a really strong effect there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
I still haven't gotten the full unifying bit for Hop's deck, but the cards seem strong, so... Yeah. Oh, that's true. Way more HP for this. Oh, I just realized that Powerful Rage does 20 damage for each counter on it. Usually that's 20 plus 10, not 20 times. Ew. Yeah. Alright. Just a moment. I'm gonna be right back and I'll leave you with Hop Snorlax for a little bit, doing a dynamic press. I'll be right back in a moment.
Stop. Love to get Snorlax.
Alright. I am back.
Hey.
Alright, so... we got Snorlax, more damage for Hop's Pokemon. Okay, I love that we have, like, the little berry kind of, like, sort of stuck there on the, like, face. Like, just grabbed a bite and you just gotta know you gotta wipe that off. Like... how cute. Alright. We got Sentret.
Get headbutt.
Oh, I gotta change the music if Furret's on screen.
I can hear it, but I know what it's going to be.
Yeah. There we go. I have to change it. One of the things to understand about Furret is that Furret is also larger than you think. That is one of my favorite things, Benek, is that this association is literally just like... Furret and Akamula Town is like not... you know... It's as long as I am tall. It's big. Nearly 6 foot long Furret. Yeah, just some things like that stick. I don't know. Alright. Let's find another Pokemon and swap the music. Holy smokes.
Oh. Dunsparce Yoshi's Woolly World.
Oh my god. This is a beautiful creature. Like, we crochet a little Dunsparce? Tsuchinoko real? Tsuchinoko's so real.
Tsuchinoko so soft.
It's true. Sako Ito, yes. These we do have a number of these also from Sako Ito that are again a little real creature. You can see the like felt, I think, the rocks and the grass are little felt things, and then we have this like looks like it's like a paper cutout cave. Yeah. Trading places, just move, swap. Wait, hold on.
Run away.
If we have Dunsparce, does that mean?
Yeah. Destructive Dura.
Dunsparce. Jumping out at you. Ah. Okay. So the Dunsparce plays a very specific role, and that is your opponent doing too much EX nonsense? If you're playing against an opponent who just is doing too much, Dunsparce is here for you. Sorry, Dunsparce is here for you. So somebody has to be there to equalize it. If you know, if somebody shows up and puts 4 Clefairy EXs on the bench, you can just go, hello.
Oh, yeah.
Jump out at you. Oh, I love Kecleon. The
gorgeous colors.
Yeah, the like purples and blues of our flowers, and then we have the really nice oranges. Oh.
Mm.
And here's Kecleon, who is definitely not stealthy right now. But, you know, the fact that it is so very colorful is great for Kecleon. Kecleon is pogging because there are so many colors to use here. It changes its hue to blend into its surroundings. If no one takes notice for too long, it will pout and never reveal itself. Like, come on. You gotta find me. Yes? I didn't think about the existence of a Tropius that isn't grass type.
Actually, yeah.
But flying type is flying is put under normal, so you can do that. I love Tropius just going up there for some fruits. Yeah. This is, yeah, very serene Tropius.
Funny banana boy.
Funny banana. Oh.
Oh.
Please don't bully Audino.
I know the temptation is strong. But...
Please do not bully the Audino. I like this Audino out in like a field of this like nice like yellowish orangish grass. Not quite like a wheat field, but like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really nice contrast.
What
scamp?
What sort of mischief are they up to? They just look so happy.
Yeah.
Like they just want to help here at the gym. Little buddy. They're definitely up to something. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Love the, like, super distinct white from the gray on the evolution,
Oh, yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, is this Battle Subway, then? We're hanging out on Battle Subway? Like, that's what that is on the left here?
Oh yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, this is, like, the very bright placement here for our white colors on here against the gray, and then just hanging out, like, running through the field. A Scarf Pokemon. Yeah. Oh, this is one of my favorite artists whenever we run into
Yeah.
Komiya here. Like you can there's a very distinct style that this artist has. We've seen a number of these with but just like the just wild amounts of like details that feel like whole galaxies are in just like this crack in the background here. Just incredible. I love these. And then we have cute little Noibat. Yeah, I think it was the one that comes to mind. I think was a Gengar line that we had.
Yeah,
more
I think
recently.
I've seen those.
Yeah. It mistakes Applin for food.
Oh no. Ew. That's
Ooh.
strong.
The giant speaker ears.
Oh, that ability's neat.
Ooh, yeah, that's... Huh. That 110 Confuse, and you can get it for free if you're able to tune to the right station. You gotta... you gotta make sure, things are tuned right to get just the right, frequency on your howl. Yeah. Very
Sleepy
sleepy.
baby.
Yeah. Again, like the style we have here for our like path here that kind of keeps changing colors as we're going along. We got a little swing here.
Oh yeah, that's really cool. I like that.
Both Pokemon are now asleep. During your next turn, attacks used by this Pokemon do 100 more damage.
Okay. Ooh.
Just Drampa out in the wilds. Hey. The like dithering dots on here make this Drampa feel very fuzzy.
Mm. I like it.
Yeah. Kami again.
Yo.
Again, we have more of these like location Squovit on the scene with all the berries in the tail.
Oh, that's good detail.
Yeah. But yeah, this is our big Coliseum in Sword Shield, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Greedent. We have even more berries. Who's the buddy out the window? Or is that's a picture on the that's a picture on the wall.
Yeah.
Looks like
I think so.
Looks like a little buddy. The Greedent is decidedly not on the scene, it's true. Greedent is
Zolgreaton does all that.
yeah. Sort berries, eat berries, sort them again. Yeah. Little head tilt on the Rookie. Oh, I like the cute head tilt. Yeah.
Big old Ron Lucario.
A little bit. Okay, extremely. I turned Lucario into an orb. Why did I turn Lucario into an orb? I like how far we can see in the background. These long, distant roads. Okay, and then, so we see Hop's Pokemon in two places where, we see them basically in, our starting town where Hop's at, and then, in the stadium doing, gym challenge fights. Our Corvusquire speeding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ooh. This is a very good time pick up on the Wooloo. They're on the move. Iconic Pokemon, yeah. They're such a fluffy, perfect sheep.
Yeah.
And then we have Battle Sheep, the double. When you play this from your hand to evolve, swap. Okay, sure.
Okay.
That's a powerful effect.
Yeah.
Because so do we have a boss's orders right now on rotation? This is the first question. Did boss's orders rotate out with F, or do we still have one of those? Is kind of the biggest, It's currently in rotation, but it looks like it's going to be. It isn't in, H, it's in, G. Not been reprinted, okay. I do like the stance for double here. Its majestic horns are only meant to impress the opposite gender. They never see use in battle. Never. Picture it.
Just charging up like a Dragon Ball character.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good.
I love Cramorant.
Cramorant's got an infinite.
How many fish are in that Cramorant to spit? Blop, 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 blop.
As many as needed.
I love Cramorant. I love the different Cramorants with a Pikachu stuck in there or whatnot. This is a really good seeing this
There's a Brahmac of Pokemon Yellow that the only change is Pikachu is a Cramorant now.
That's it?
Yeah, it's just a special Cramorant edition.
Okay. Pokemon Cramorant. The trick is to ricochet the fish back into its mouth. True. You gotta bounce it back. That's how you keep the... You gotta keep up the rhythm. Shout out to Sword Shield for having the one good Pokemon on the way roadblock. The Wooloo are sleeping. You wouldn't want to disturb the Wooloo, would you? I can't call it the one good one because Pokemon also has the dancers that are blocking the way. One day we'll be gone.
We're here for no reason. We're here for will disappear for no reason.
I love them.
I don't remember what game it is, but there's one that's just an NPC that says, "There's something ahead." Later.
Psyduck pile? Yeah. But
oh yeah, that one's good.
But you're absolutely right. You would not want to disturb those Wooloo. You're dead on there. Oh my god!
Yeah.
I did not expect us to actually have Pokemon hops. Okay. If your opponent doesn't have exactly 3 or 4 prize cards remaining, this does nothing. So if you can catch your opponent halfway to victory, but not all the way, you can crush them. This card plays the Metal Gear Solid alert noise. This is the Cramorant has spotted you. Yeah, we got the footprints here. Love you, Cramorant.
Oh, that's pretty good.
This is the Lechonk at the Academy.
This looks kind of like a Wind Waker screenshot. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. The way we have coloration with no outlines.
Mm-hmm.
This is Lechonk on the parade, you know. Lechonk has accepted. Yeah, a Wind Waker pig. You would pick this up and on Outset Island. Yeah. We have Cologne, who's taking up the entire couch. It's the hog Pokemon because it hogs the entirety of the couch.
Throw me up one of your French fries.
I talk about loving seeing Pokemon in a city setting. I love seeing Pokemon in in a building like this. This is wild.
Yeah, just in someone's home.
This is just there's a pig sitting on the couch. You can see a lamp over in the corner here. There's a coffee table. Love it. Oh. Can't believe the Buzzeel has its own. I love the Buzzeel that has its own house. We don't know that this isn't Oink Cologne's house. It's
sure.
Probably not. Because I don't know that Oink Cologne could turn off the lamp. This is a Squawkabilly on one of the houses down on the you know, this is specific Paldean areas.
I'm not even gonna pretend I know the names of any town in Scarlet and Violet.
Hello.
DLC people, maybe?
Hello, Billy. DLC people, okay. I'm like, why do I not, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, recognizing people because I haven't played Teal Mask or
Yeah, no gosh.
Indigo. I haven't played either of those yet, even from fucking last time. This is ridiculous as, like, draw 1 million cards.
If we can.
If you have 10 or more cards in hand, you know what you need? More cards.
Never have too many.
Yeah, you know, what if you need some more cards?
60 is maybe a little much.
The Glitterati are a pair of characters introduced in Teal Mask. They're a wealthy husband and wife, billionaire, that run and own a real estate firm.
Bring it.
Sure. Well, thanks for the cards. Let's move on. You.
Oh.
Yeah, that card does embody the rich getting richer. That's true. The black belt training. Okay, and we had a question earlier. Somebody asking if we had ways of buffing up damage, and here's a way to buffing up some damage. Our training. Oh! Oh, that's cool. We have multiple different black belt training. Rose? This dude makes me think of the chairman, dude.
Yeah. I think this is just maybe what black belts look like in N9.
But yeah, okay, so like each of these is a specific black belt in a game. Okay, they're like these are.
Yeah, there's Gen 3 one.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a really cool thing to do for like, oh, you have a bunch of different alt arts. Neat. Brock is here.
Oh.
Hey, Brock. How you doing? Jen, okay. Oh. Brock is here with a pretty dang, like, solid card, too.
Yeah.
Two basics or one evolution. So, like, find whatever you actually need if you want to get your setup going.
New staple.
Okay. Thanks, Brock. Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Sure. That's pretty dang strong. Just a Hop sports bag. One of the things that always just makes me like laugh is a lot of these item cards that are just an item with like a blah explosion background. Like, oh, it's cool. Look at this bag. You know what could be next? Whoa! It's a Hop's choice bag. Oh. This turns I didn't think Hop's cards made a lot of sense until I read this card, and now that's messed up strong. Like, that's energy reduction on attacks and damage, and then you have more damage from the other damage pump. Okay. This is the key card for understanding Hop's deck. Sure. Because, like, if I go back, let me go back to, like, you know, this Cramorant now hits for 150 for 0.
Oh, yeah.
Or, you know, the double wool here goes from 80 for 3 to 110 for 2. Going back even further gets us to Snorlax to 170 for 2. Even more, because of extra helpings giving an extra 30, so 200 for 2. Okay. I have a better understanding of how Hop's stuff works. Zacian's attack has a colorless requirement, basically just to benefit from this. Yeah, Hop just gets plus 60 damage. Okay.
Dang.
Dang. Yeah. And also, you know, has like has the cool bag. Oh, hey, Iris.
Oh.
It's yeah. Good old champion Iris. This is also a pretty dang nice card. Like, the discard requirement doesn't really matter too much because it draws back up to 6. It doesn't, like, get you out of a super bad hand position, but if you're on, like, 1 or 2 cards with this, that's nice. Okay. Okay, yep. This is one of the few towns in Scarlet Violet I do know. And wow, this is powerful. This is for Iono, obviously. Each player can pick up 2 basic electric energies. That's because Iono's was the Bellabolt that had discard an electric energy to draw to 6.
I think so, yeah.
So like you can pick those back up, or no, I think the Bellabolt had the play any number, and then there was another who had the discard to draw up to 6, something like that. Well, like you can reload a Voltorb. You can this is a lot. This is nice. Bellabolt, Wattrel's the discard to draw to 6. Okay, Bellabolt's the play from hand. Yeah, yeah. The saddest thing for this is that Radiant Greninja rotated. Radiant Greninja was like discard an energy to draw as like a basic Pokemon. Saw a lot of play in decks, and this would make a lot of sense for it. It's funny, stadiums have like this sort of effect that's reciprocal. Like each player gets this, but if you're not playing electric energy, you don't care. So. Oh,
wow.
Okay. So Lily's deck is really hard to kill. Because any of the like, if you do the setup with the Comfy, you can put this on it, and then if the Comfy dies, they get no prizes. And then any Clefairies that have this only give 1 prize. This was an ace spec. Like, not a, like, incredibly strong ace spec, but, like, a real, like, yeah, there's an energy that does that, that's an ace spec, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty dang good. Cool. And, like, yeah. Sad Lily doesn't have a Nebby.
No, yeah. No.
From an attack, so there's funny ways to sidestep this. True. Yeah, the reason that this is like the fact that you get 4 of it is like, oh boy. This is
Oh wow.
when playing Black and White for the first time, when you get to this scene specifically, where the giant goddamn castle comes out of the ground after you beat the Elite Four, and like this was just like I was flipping out at this specific scene.
It's a hell of a scene.
Okay, free retreat. Yeah, there's a I believe this is in Pokemon Generations. There's a couple sets of shorts of Pokemon episodes. That,
yeah, these are pretty cool.
And there's one that's specifically this scene with all of the gym leader trainers fighting off Team Plasma as a bunch of the sages are standing at the top of the castle yelling. Like, yeah. Okay, this is a pretty strong piece for N to play with, especially like if you want to make sure that you're able to get like Zoroark into place.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Who named this?
Oh no.
Hold on. Not only that, but the card's good too. Like, very specifically, this is Aqua Patch, or any number of other cards like that. Dark Patch, Aqua Patch, the cards that set up energy energy acceleration are extremely strong. Japanese PP up is just called point up. Ah, okay. So instead, we would the original name in my mind would just be N doing Tendo Soji talking about my grandmother said. Instead, we have N's PP up, which. That's the name of the town. Thank you. Okay, I didn't have it. I'm sorry. Is this another 30 damage for Hop?
Sure.
Okay. The Hop is. You know, when I was looking at Hop's cards, I was just thinking, like, you know, what if Hop did more damage? And, well, the Hop is here to do more damage. I understand. Makes more, yeah, home field advantage. That's funny. This is literally the house. There's the little, this is the little arena where you pick your starter. Mm-hmm. In Sword Shield. Okay. Sure.
Professor Oak.
Yeah, this is a reprint of Professor's Research, which, you know, sure. Doesn't have it's still G on its code. I assume are we gonna have Professor? No, just Sada. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sure. This is just a reprint so people can have the card, because it doesn't change the legality of it. Like, these are supposed to be cards that are the easiest to get, so it makes sense. Then.
Yeah.
Okay. Redeemable ticket. Count your prize cards, shuffle them, put them on the bottom of your deck, then take that many cards from the top of your deck and put them in your prizes.
Okay.
Okay. There are specific decks where this is like a card you really want to have access to, because like if your deck contains like certain cards that if they're in your prize pool you're just hosed, this lets you shuffle that out, or if you know what the top of your deck is, you can like set your prizes to specific cards.
Yeah.
If somebody plays this against you, I think they're doing crimes.
Yeah. Oh God.
Hello? I can't believe I'm like some jerk is
Speaking
here.
of crimes,
Sure. Yeah, that's super potion. Sure.
yeah, sure is.
Yeah, okay. Alright. So we're almost done with the basic cards. You can see the number 158 out of 159. If you remember the cards we looked at before, we should know what the last card is. It should be a spiky energy for Lycanroc.
Oh yeah.
And then we'll get all the alt arts to follow, those are the cool cards that I'm super excited to see. Alright. So I think spiky energy is just like deal 10 retaliation damage or something like that when you get hit. Deal 2, okay. Sweet, it's even more.
Okay.
So yeah, this is because the Lycanroc that attached to spiky energy to itself did 40 extra damage for each damage counter on the on the other Pokemon. Yes, this does not have anything that says it does not stack, so it stacks. Unless an ability is like Hop's thing where it says this only applies once or something like that, it will stack like that. Alright. I like it. Just have like spikes around. It actually has like a whip coming off it. Alright. I'm so ready. What do we got? Who's here for our alt arts?
Ooh.
Look at all the friends of Maractus here. There's so many different cacti here. We got like the one with the blooming flower, the smaller one with the flower on it. That's so cute. I adore these alt arts so much.
They're all just so good.
Yeah, camouflage. Yeah. Yeah, and it has a very fun style to all of the both their cactuses in the area where you have like these sort of like bricks. Like, yeah. Alright. Who else we got? Damn.
Ooh.
That's so good. The fact that it's a ton of frozen like leaves that we have surrounding it here. Mm-hmm. Like we've just got this like the frost on everything because of Articuno. Yeah, the entire frame is frozen in place.
Yeah.
Articuno's just here, and
one.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, what up? I'm just your friendly Wailord. There's a boat on the ocean. Like, I'm so in here for vertical Wailord.
He's just so vertical.
Wailord on tippy toes. Like, also, not only do we have like Waylord vertical, but we also have just like this really great like water line, and then everything below it as this beautiful coral as like the sun comes in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like, I hadn't thought about Waylord vertical because of like whales doing this, you know. Oh. Scale boat. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! This is like the perfect thing for having the trainer Pokemon, where we've got Kilowattrel, like a little hug around Iono, who's definitely a tiny gremlin eating a sandwich. And like has a little tea down there.
Good for luck.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's also so bright. Oh my god. The Magnemite Cloud.
Oh yeah. This rules. This is, and like we're here hanging out, and like Iono has a sandwich and a drink, but there's also a basket of berries, so that Kilowattrel can have some berries. That's so good. Are those actual Magnemite things on her hair? Oh, you know. My favorite theory on this was one that Medibot gave me. The question is not, are these Magnemites on her hair? Is Iono a Magnezone? Oh. Paldean Magnezone.
Paldean Magnezone? Who can say? These are the theories. Damn, this one's good. Yes, okay, we're gonna get a bunch of these with the different friends. Iono is the rare Paldean.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I'm right, you know it, yes. This is also just gorgeous. We've got our friendly Rabombi, and like, just hanging out here with Lily. These are so good to have for the trainer Pokemon. I'll look forward to what we'll have for these. Dang. Oh. A wink. Coworker who loves Rabombi. Yeah. Rabombi's very, pretty tiny. Not like super tiny, but pretty tiny.
Yeah.
That's Swinub. We found them. they're out there chilling. Yeah. This is a screenshot from an indie survival game.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You build up the little barriers here, and then you have your friend Swinub. Maybe you play as the Swinub, and you're out there.
Gotta knock over one of those trees so Swinub can climb up it.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh, very cool.
Yeah. we have the very stoic Lycanroc here. A little buddy on the bottom there, behind the text, taking a nap.
Oh, yeah.
That's really good. Also, the like action stomp here. There's like smoke coming off the spot where Lycanroc is like stamped. Yeah. So here's the spiky energy bit again. So when you play this, you get 2 spiky energies from discard, which is 2/3 of your attack. Wait, so hold on. If this is our Lycanroc as Mufasa, and we have our Simba down here, like, does that mean the Bagon we had earlier, or not the Bagon, the Shelgon we had earlier, is like the uncle? Because we had the Long Live the King Shelgon.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Who knew Shelgon was so messed up?
Whew. Yeah, okay.
Goodness.
This is such a good one for Reshiram here. Like, hanging out on the wing. You can see the little cube thing that N has there I mentioned earlier, but just like the shining rays and the oh, like, because you can see like the flames of Reshiram down at the bottom were like flying here, you know, boosting up. And we're just way up in the sky. Oh, that's cool. And yeah, this feels like I've talked about the fact that I talk about this every time, and I feel like it's a point I always want to stress, is that like when it comes to the alt arts, we have the alt arts that are like clearly like, hey, this is both a card that's like super exciting to play and one that like we can have a really cool art for, but it's not always the super exciting to play ones that need to have the alt arts. You know, sometimes it's Swinub. And like Mamoswine's cool, but Swinub is the one we have the alt art for. Or the Articuno, who's just sort of here. It's great. Oh, that's good.
Oh
my god.
Oh my goodness.
The cutest Furret here. Just the most high resolution Furret I've ever seen. Just doing a little paw scratch.
4K for it.
4K Furret.
This will be for it in 2025.
Photorealistic Furret that people see dozens of times. People love this. Yeah, yeah. Hold on, I gotta pull up the song again. Different one. Does it work right? Okay, good. Just for a second. That's all I needed. I'm gonna change the song. There we go. That's good. I'm glad Pokemon hired this man. Ah, for it.
Oh. Little guy.
What a little buddy. Just found a berry stash out there. You tap back and see the best Furret. Yeah, Blazing Blade. The most high-res 4K Furret that your graphics card has to run at the highest resolution to have that Furret. Yeah. Little guy relaxing with treats. Perfect understanding why people love Pokemon. Yeah. They're so happy to just have the berries. And you can see in the background, in the top left, there's other Noibats. A couple other up there. In our little crystally cave.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we've had N, we've had Lily, we've had Iono. So it means we've got to have Hop with a card.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like, I'm going to guess the Wooloo? I'm going to guess the Wooloo.
Yep.
Oh, this is perfect.
Yeah, that's really good.
Like, the Wooloo before was very similar, where it's like the Wooloo looking out, but like Hop sitting here with the Wooloo. Hop is thinking, I don't know about Wooloo. You can see down the hill all the other little Wooloos. Many of them down there. That's so good. Get the feeling of the end of a JRPG prologue. This is the beginning of Hop's journey. When we look at Hop's cards are all either at his hometown or battling in the gym challenge. So this is the last bit before Wooloo and Hop leave to go on their long journey. Hey, dude. I forgot about Volcanion. It's been a while.
Yeah, he's not yelling in this one.
No yelling. We don't have the teeth. But we got that big ring instead of the big blasters. Okay. Because
Bellybolt gonna get you.
The first set of EXs tend to be similar in the art, where we have this style on all of them, like this art style for all of them. But having the trainer for each of them too in the background really does a lot for Bellybolt coming in. Yeah. Bebo, love you.
Oh my god. Yeah.
It's Electric
I
Bebo.
can see it, yeah.
Yep, and Clefairy will have one as well with Lily in the back. Clefairy's giving a bow. This Clefairy seems like a really fun deck to build around. Big mammo slime.
Large.
We put our faith in Blast Hard Cheese. Yeah, again, our action pose Zoroark with N.
That's pretty good too.
Yeah. Sword Dog with Hop. Yeah, I suppose this is a lot stronger when instead of 30 damage for 1 energy, it's 120 damage for 0 energy. That's... Alright. Salamence. I really like the wide blast. Just blast them all. Uh-huh. The Dunsparce is out here in, like... We have the like, weird circle background here. What realm did the Dunsparce fall into?
Like a chill, sleepy zone.
It is the chill, sleepy zone for the Dunsparce. Ah,
Hey, Brock.
Brock is here. This time we've got Brock a bit more at like a
And it looks like the normal one, except he's just approached you.
the first one was like Brock sees you, and then this is Brock walks up to you.
Personal space, please.
Yeah!
Yeah, Iris.
Iris is pretty great.
Yeah.
One of the fun things we have in one of the fun things we have in Black White is that like we do have the champion changeover between Black White and 2, where Iris is the champion. That's pretty great.
That's awesome.
Again.
Oh, he's wearing a Monster Munch.
Wearing a what?
Monster Munch is like a... It's like a brand of crisps in the UK.
Oh, okay.
They look exactly like the thing on this shirt.
Ruffian here just wants your berry or your spiky energy. Just hanging out in like a junkyard. Whew!
Ooh, that's cool.
Now we got the big Volcanian here. Like up on the volcano top. The cool action going on here. I like they also have like the very cool like foiling effect on everything.
Mm-hmm. Love that.
Yeah. Volcanian's a very funky one for water, fire, get the steam going. Yeah. Oh my god, you can see the stream setup up top?
Oh, yeah.
Like that's the stream setup up top. Good old belly bolt.
Hey, gamers.
Her taking like a selfie with belly bolt?
Yeah.
Yeah. What a good buddy. Also, she always has the gremlin teeth.
Mm.
Yeah!
She's so excited to be a trim.
Yeah! She's very determined. She's got the look. She's like, yeah. You got the fairy ready to go. Yeah. That's really good. Good on you, Clefairy. Good for you, Lily. God.
You're no good.
Yeah. Like looks like we're gonna have to kill this guy, and like just the
Talking about Getsus.
yeah, looks like we're gonna have to kill this guy. Guts is
Gotta
here.
have to kill your dad.
Yeah. Dang. Oh yeah, N's eye has the foiling.
Oh yeah.
Damn. And same with the our Zoroark's eye too. That's cool. Yeah, big dog.
Dog is huge.
Yeah, dog is. I think of this dog as Sif, and it basically is the size of Sif, their big Dark Souls sword dog. Maybe not that big, but close. Yeah. Just big dog looking at you. Ooh. Uh-huh. Exciting. Just a little bit of fire from Salamence here. Zacian's Pokedex entry is 9-2. Okay, maybe I am right in saying Sif. Okay, so this is the same art as we had on the earlier Bellable EX, but on the gold version here, we do have the coloration on Iono in the back too. I assume we'll have all four of the main ones? Yeah. Ooh, I like this with ends. Coloration there too. No, okay, just the two.
Oh, okay.
Like, the golds are generally like very like. There's only a few cards that get gold foils and sets. Spiky energy is a funky one to have, and the gold foiling, but they always do like to have a couple that are specifically like trainer, like either like trainers or energy bits like that. The most valuable card out of the Japanese version of the set was this gold Zoroark, but misprinted with the foil texturing and pattern of this Zoroark.
Oh.
Huh.
Must have looked odd.
That's it. We've made it back
Some
to
fine cards.
yeah, made it back to Caterpie.
Okay. That's pretty good too.
Yeah.
I really like that method.
You gotta leave it on the Metapod here. Cool. All right. I always have a blast going through these and getting to see all of our like excellent art for all of our good friends and fine. Yeah, there we go. Wooloo. But yeah. So yeah, anyway, I think that's gonna be it for. Oh, there's more in the bundles? Okay, hold on before I leave it. Oh! Okay, some bundles. Okay. I love the reflection on the Yanma.
Yeah, that's really good.
It almost looks like somebody dropped Worm Mom in the drink. Okay, thank you, Benak, for letting me know there's a couple other promos in the bundles. Oh no! I gotta catch up on my
Left
pants!
behind.
My pants! I can't keep up! Come on!
The freaking pants.
My pants! Like, there's a big group of them. It's like, oh no! Ooh, okay.
Oh, Yanmega.
Yeah, and this is like the same pool that we had the Yanma down there. Okay. The visor eyes on the Look, you gotta keep up. Don't want to get left behind.
That's really good.
Oh, that's also like an attack on that one, huh? Search for any number of cards up to the number of bench Pokemon you have out. Okay. Okay. I understand the other important art for us to see in the promos. Little scritches. And the paw on the wrist. All right then. Pull up an EV to leave it on.
Oh.
I didn't do EV set here, but this one. I love the little plushes.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, we're gonna leave it off there. That'll be it for Pokemon time. I always like to take time out to take a look at what the sets have going on. More from an eye of just getting a look at fun Pokemon. But yeah. Thank you, Lucy, for jumping on in.
Yeah, thank you. This is great.
Yeah, glad to have you here. So yeah, if you want to catch more, you can always follow, see when we go live, subscribe, and get the cool skulls and slimes. But if you're just here having a good time, A+. Seriously, they're good slimes. You have some good. Yeah, other than that, streams for the next few days should be as normal. Battle Network 6 tomorrow, Trails in the Sky Monday, and Aether Drift on Tuesday. It's more magic, so yeah, that'll be it. Thank y'all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.